Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. Welcome to the Hotfix Gauntlet. This is the fifth, I believe, week of doing the Hotfix Gauntlet. We're about halfway through the tournament, so I hope you all are excited. For those who don't know, the Hotfix Gauntlet is a show where we put we hit people against each other, put them in a match to the death, where we give them 5 or so save states and tell them, here's a goal, please complete that goal. We have a theme for this week, but before we get to that, I do want to give you some announcements, because we actually have a lot of announcements. It is a busy time for GDQ. So first, please check out all the SGDQ 2020 online runs that were uploaded on YouTube. I had one. Along with all the GDQ Hotfix VODs, and you can subscribe to youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick, and feel free to tweet at us at GamesDoneQuick to tell us what you're interested in. There's an online all-women speedrunning event, Frame Fatales, that's returning with another event called Fleet Fatales on November 15th, 2020. Game submissions are open from now until September 12th, so you can go on GamesDoneQuick.com/FrameFatales for more info. To learn about all our upcoming shows, you can go on GamesDoneQuick.com/Hotfix. We're looking for a show for this upcoming November because the Gauntlet will be ending. So if you have an idea for a Hotfix show, go ahead and email us at hotfix@GamesDoneQuick.com. Seriously, I just pitched this show out of the blue, and it was accepted, so don't think that there's no way it could happen. We would love to have your ideas. Let's see, tomorrow we have the first step at 7 p.m. Eastern with Hobbs and Keys, and they will be racing Kirby in the Amazing Mirror, which is my favorite Kirby game, actually. So I'm actually kind of excited to see that. And this Friday, we'll be having a sponsored event celebrating the launch of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. We will be raising money for the Trevor Project and featuring speedruns, challenges, and multiplayer fun starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. And with that, friends, let's get going into the Gauntlet with my lovely assistant, Xandra Vandra. Hi, Xandra.
Hi, Liz. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for waiting so patiently. You're always very patient.
Oh, you gotta wait until you're introduced. That's how it works.
Yeah. How are you doing, dear?
I'm doing all right. I'm excited. I'm so excited for tonight's matches.
Well, why don't you tell us what kind of matches we're having tonight, Xandra?
So tonight we're still doing the typical 5 games, and it's whoever completes the most states out of the lot they have. But since this is a double elimination tournament, and like it's always 1v1. Technically, this is called like the losers bracket, but really, this is for everyone who came in second. So tonight's theme is second best, where we play only the second games, or, sequels to games that exist.
I think they're all sequels. I don't think I have any third series games in here. We might, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, if we have a third, I'm sorry?
What was that, Richard? Oh yeah, there is Thunder Force 3, because I played Thunder Force 2 and I was like, what the hell is this?
Well, the third game is really just the second. Yes. So it's second best in my heart.
So yeah, we have all sequels today, which is sure to be very exciting. It was very interesting to look up some of these games and really go out of our way to find something that fit the theme. And I liked it because we got to mock our competitors and tell them they were second best. I love every single one of them. I am sorry in advance. Why don't we go into what our games are for this match? Our first match will be against Tina Hacks and Jal. It will be quite the match. Whoever loses this does get knocked out. Let's see. What are our games for today? So our first game is some of these were brought to us by some friends. So this one has a game brought to us by Wolfman or Dance Dad, and that's Toe Jam and Earl 2. where you have to get through 2 screens of the Hyperfunk Zone. If you've never played, if you've never played Toe Jam and Earl, you don't know what the Hyperfunk Zone is, but it's really good. It's really weird. I love that game a lot, actually. I like it better than the first one. Then we have Splatterhouse 2, which I also like better than the first one, actually. And that is Beat the Game. I have them on like a boss rush kind of dealio near the end. Then we have one by you, Xandro. What do we have?
Ooh, we have a tiny little modification of Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy called Roll-Chan World 2. And it's one of my favorite Game Boy games, and I'm super excited.
Exciting.
The goal for that one is simply just... Oh, are we are stating goals, right? Yeah.
We're doing right now.
The goal for that one is simple. Just beat the heckin' game.
All right. Yeah, pretty simple. We've done that before. Next one is Streets of Rage 2, which is beat the level. I have them on the last level, so it's also technically beat the game.
Yeah.
And then we have Thunder Force 3, which is beat the level, which we, as mentioned earlier, Thunder Force 3, which is an interesting and very hard shmup. I have it. That one is definitely going to be the hardest, I believe, out of all of these. Either that or Splatterhouse. And with that, friends, we are good to go. It is time to start the match. Good luck to our competitors. So we start with the Hyperfunk Zone and Splatterhouse. Oh, that's right. I was going to... Oh, man. I was going to actually slightly change the Hyperfunk Zone in order to make it so you had to pick up every single present. But I forgot to do that, so we won't have that.
Oh, well.
That probably would have been a little too hard, too, because the Hyperfunk Zone goes by real fast.
It is quite funky.
It is very funky. That's what I love about it. You gotta like be really... You gotta be fast. You can't mess up because it does not give you a lot of time.
How are you... Okay, so how is Tina Hacks playing this right now?
Okay, so it's an auto runner. So you don't press anything, and then you have one button, and that is fade into the background of the Hyperfunk Zone. It slows you down slightly, but it allows you to dodge obstacles, and that's it. Just press A as soon as you see something that you're about to run into. But you don't want to run into everything, because some things give you time or bonuses. Oh, she's halfway through.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, like, I thought, like, that portal at the end was the end. No, it's... Okay. I understand now.
Yes. I did specifically tell them, because it looked like going through the portal might be the end of the Hyperfunk Zone, but no, you have to get to the edge of the screen. Oh no! She didn't make it!
No! You have been ejected from the Hyperfunk Zone.
You gotta get all those timers. Alright. And over on the right side, Joel is playing Splatterhouse. Again, Splatterhouse 2. This is actually a really hard state, so I'm excited to see how she does. Because when I played this game for the first time, I'd been playing it for like 2 hours at this point, and the state I gave them took me like 20. So we'll see, because these are better players than I am, both of them. So who knows?
Yeah, wasn't Jal the one who figured out the Splatterhouse maze in an earlier
Yes,
round?
That was Jal. Yep. I can't remember if she won that round. I think she lost it. I don't remember.
Huh.
You know what? We can go back and look.
We can. Gosh, I should be a better Hotfix Gauntlet historian.
I believe that was one that she won? I think that was the one against Pat. Did Pat play that? I think so. It was either that or the one she lost against Alpha. Alright. I love the Hyperfunk Zone. This game is so weird. I love it. I like it better than the first game. You know, it's really interesting because
Okay, that is a strong statement. I'll just let you back that up. Go ahead.
It is a strong statement, but like I'm gonna stand by it. I think that Toe Jam and Earl 2 is a better game than Toe Jam and Earl 1. It's just like I don't know. Toe Jam and Earl 1, I played it a lot, so I have strong opinions on it, and my opinions are usually it's kind of boring. I think Tina. I do think Tina. Yes, Tina did get 2 screens. So.
Oh, that was 2 screens. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, perfect. Here we go. Here we go. Town World. I love this music. I love this music so much. This game has such good music. So the great thing about starting at the very, very final Wily stage is you get every weapon in the game. The less great thing is you have to figure out what they do.
That is very interesting.
Especially
with Quint's pogo stick. I love that attack. Quint's pogo stick is like the best thing.
Yep, and because this was a ROM hack of Mega Man 2 for Game Boy, I believe it was Zinc Oxide who made this visual ROM hack. Rush has been replaced by Tango, so all the usual Rush powers now have a lovely kitten helping you.
I love Tango. Tango is underrated.
Tango's such a good kitten. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. So this. To be fair, there aren't that many Yoku blocks in this section. This is sort of a final exam stage.
So Jal is starting on Streets of Rage 2. I gave them Skate because I like Skate and he doesn't get enough love.
Yeah, Skate's great.
Oh, looks like she didn't want to have anything to do with that. I don't blame her. I didn't actually like Streets of Rage. So double roll.
Yeah, double roll.
We're on a roll.
Yeah, and so are our contestants, and so is this Hammer Joe, who just will not let up.
That's like one of my least favorite Mega Man enemies is the Hammer Joe.
Yeah. The Joes in general, their whole deal is just like being invincible most of the time. That's not great enemy design in general, especially not when there's many of them. Okay, so my favorite section of this stage right here, our contestants need to figure out which one is Rush Marine. And yep, TD for tank. That was first try.
Tina definitely got Rush Marine first try. Very nice.
This stage is relatively kind. It's not that difficult. It has some like really just rude segments, but it's really just fun. Yeah.
Why the clocks in the background?
Why
are we in Salvador Dali world?
That's a really good question. I have no clue.
You never noticed the clocks?
No. This is Dr. Wily's like space station. I have no clue why there's all these clocks. But there is like the Roman numeral 2 everywhere because this is Mega Man 2 and don't you forget it. Oh, right. Okay, Wolfman 2000 in chat is reminding us that the plot of Mega Man 2 for Game Boy involves time travel. So
that's right. Quint is Mega Man from the future.
That's right. That's true. Oh, it all comes together.
That's the weirdest plot point.
Right?
Tina is making good work of this Mega Man state.
Yeah.
I know that Tina has good experiences with. Oh, y'all got it. I know she has good experiences with Mega Man in general. So.
Nice. All right, it's time for the Wily battle. It's time to figure out what's the weakness.
Oh, you gave them full E-tanks? Xander, you are way nicer than I am.
Yeah, listen, if you make it to this point, it's taking you a few minutes. You don't want to just have it be for nothing.
You are extraordinarily nicer than I am. I would have given them like 1 life and no E-tanks.
No, see, it's important.
At the stage.
Yeah, also, okay, so the thing is, this form like is really
It does a lot of
tricky.
damage.
It super does, and also there's one weakness that I know of, and it's Sakugarn, and Tina Hacks has already spent half of it. Oh, you can actually just shoot the dome, but you should really use those E-tanks if you want to survive.
Oh, please, Xandra, please do not die. She has no lives left. No lives and a bunch of E-tanks.
No, I'm here. Tina's playing.
Did I say
just
Xandra?
like you said, Xandra. Yes.
Oh, my bad. I meant Tina.
I've already played this game. I'm good. Oh, and Zhao has opted to go back to the boat, the scary boat.
Back to Splatterhouse.
So yeah, if you use the Sakugarn on this form, you can just bounce on Dr. Wily's head. You do damage boost a little bit, but it's fairly expedient. Now it's time for Form 2! Now with little arms.
You have a bunch of E-tanks. Yeah, definitely take it easy and be safe.
Also, like Mega Man 2 for Game Boy has incredible music. The boss fight / Wily theme maybe not the best because it's mainly just a couple of notes repeating.
It is a really not great song. Yeah.
But it is followed by the best song in Mega Man. Oh, here we go! Wily, the Wily Dinosaur. It's Wily Dinosaur time.
This doesn't seem like that bad of a fight.
Yeah, it's okay. All the weapons are really like slow.
Yeah, I was about to say, if I were her, I'd definitely use another E-tank. I don't know how much these weapons deal. It could have dealt definitely all your life there.
It is like, at this point in the game, you are really stressed out. Here we go! Tina Hex has done it!
GG to Tina. Getting another point in the bag.
And now Roll just flexes on Dr. Wily and teleports out.
Both things that she decided to tackle today.
Yeah.
The first both first things getting points to them. Pretty nice.
And now Roll just demolishes Dr. Wily.
Boom. So long, Dr. Wily.
Yep, Mega Man 3 happened somehow, but I'm not sure how, because Wily's gone. Oh, nice!
Xandwa, we have to stop Dr. Wily. Oh, y'all made it through!
Hey!
I did give them 4 lives, and they're probably going to need them, to be honest, because these bosses are actually not that easy.
Wait, it's a boss rush?
Yeah, it's a boss rush.
Oh no!
I believe there's one form after this. I really love the music of this game. Is great. Splatterhouse, like, I can't tell if it's like well happily remembered or not. But
yeah, it's one of those games. I only heard about it in like video game magazines, and it was always like, "Oh, the game too edgy. Your parents will never let you buy it," and that's it.
That's a terrible way to advertise a video game.
Look at this game. It rocks. You'll never have it.
I guess I never was big into horror movies because they make me terrified and I have trouble sleeping, so it's just not my kind of game either. So I never really did get to understand it.
I was a super scaredy cat as a kid. I'd get afraid of everything, so I definitely would not have been able to play a game like this. I eventually broke through that. I wanted to get over my fears of literally everything, so I just played Doom 3 until I wasn't afraid of it anymore.
Oh gosh, Doom 3 of all the Dooms.
And that took like 2 playthroughs of Doom 3. But eventually I just stopped. I just became numb.
You accepted the horror cube. That's right. Both Duke 3 and like Galaxy Cruiser have like horror cubes.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a theme.
It's a theme.
The most horrific shape, the cube.
I think the most terrifying shape is the rhombus.
I like the rhombus.
I actually like the rhombus. I don't know. The most terrifying shape is a hypercube.
Oh, I don't. I'm not sure if Jal understands.
I don't think she does either. I'm gonna have to.
Liz is explaining the concept of the hyperfunk zone. Which Sonic game had hyperfunk zone in it? I forget.
There are several that had music I could describe as funky.
I do really appreciate the whole like hand-drawn aesthetic of the hyperfunk zone.
Same. I think it looks really great. I love when games do weird aesthetic styles of that. You know what it reminds me of? You know what this freaking reminds me of? I'm about to out myself and like make literally half a chat hate me, but this reminds me of Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff.
Oh, I warned you about those portals.
I warned you, bro.
So, oh yeah, folks are asking in the chat, if you're new to the Hotfix Gauntlet, contestants have usually about 5 short video game save states and goals to complete. They have 30 minutes to complete as many of them as possible. So right now it's 2-0 in Tina Hax's favor. Though, I guess it's... Oh, and it is an estimate, technically, because we can go over. If we end up in a tie when the timer is up, then we go into overtime of an extra, I believe, 5 minutes, and it's whoever gets 1 point wins.
Yep.
Oh, no!
Oh, no, out of the hyperfunk zone.
You have been ejected from the hyperfunk zone. Please collect more funk and return.
So something interesting with Tina is that she's not reloading her state as soon as she dies, which is not a good thing because she's going to need all of those lives on the later parts of this. But I think she thinks that this is the final boss.
That's what I thought.
I told her beat the game, so she might be like, okay, this seems like a really hard boss. She probably just gave me the hardest, like the final boss. Nope.
Mm.
Well, I mean, yes, technically, but nope.
You know, I've never really seen much of ToeJam and Earl 2, but that's ToeJam and Earl music. That sure is.
Oh, Tina has given up. Moving on to Streets of Rage. Everyone's avoiding Thunder Force 3. Come on,
I wonder
y'all.
why. I mean, yeah, everyone's like, well, Liz, it's gotta have 2. There's an extra vertical bar in that one. People just don't trust it.
I don't blame them. That's honestly the hardest state out of all of these.
Oh, is
Thunder
it?
Force, yeah, Thunder Force 3 is bonkers hard. And I gave them one of the harder levels too. Go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, I just want to point out something about Streets of Rage 2. Last time I played it was probably on my Genesis when I rented it as a kid, and I remember that robot, and I despise that robot. I have no fond
giving
memory.
up on the hyperfunk zone. It's okay. She's going back to her old channel. We are probably not going to see Thunder Force today, are we?
I mean, you gotta have hope.
We still have 12 minutes.
I believe in Jal and Roll.
Tina is just using her super attack. I did give them all the continues because this is on the hardest difficulty, and I thought that they would need them. But
No,
she's using her super a lot, which so I'm listen. I'm the Genesis Queen. I'm well known for my love of the Genesis. I don't like this game very much, and I actually prefer Streets of Rage 3. I'm like one of the only people like that, except for the last fifth of the game. Every other part of Streets of Rage 3, the first 4/5 of that game are incredible if you're playing the Japanese version, and the last fifth is garbage. But like, I greatly prefer the way that 3 does its super attacks, because in 2 and 1 it just hurts you, and I never want to use them.
Is 3 the one that introduced? Is 3 the one that introduced like getting the health back from them, or does it use a different kind of attack?
You have like a charge meter, and if you use it on the charge meter, you don't lose health. But you can use it and lose health if you're like in a pickle.
Nice. Okay, that's interesting because I really like how I recently played like the latest, like Streets of Rage 4 that they just came out.
Still need to play it, yeah.
That one was interesting because it kind of works like Bloodborne, in which case when you use health to use a special attack, but so long as you don't get hit, if you damage enemies, you can get the health back with it.
Oh yeah, no, that's not in 3. That's exclusive to 4. Who's my favorite character?
Yeah.
What a silly question to ask. It's Blaze.
Yeah, Blaze. Heck yeah, Blaze.
Blaze is incredible. I do really like Skate though. It is one of the reasons why I gave Skate, because Skate is extraordinarily underrated.
Yeah, look at the default walk animation. Skate is just having a good time.
Look at him Shadow the Hedgehogging all over the place. So this state that I gave them, it's the entire last level. So it's a lot. Actually, is this the second to last level? God, it's been so long.
Oh, I might be mixing up my Streets of Rage, but the elevator usually leads right. I think it's the red carpet elevator. That's probably the last stage because it should end up right in front of Mr. X.
Yeah, you're right. So I gave them the entire last level on the hardest difficulty with the hardest character to use, but I did give them full lives and full continues. But that does mean that this is a long state, and if they mess it up right at the end, it is not going to be pretty.
Right, well, Zhao makes it to the final boss with one extra life left, which is all you need in Mega Man because you just reset right in front of the boss, so...
Yeah. And full E-tank still.
Yeah. Hopefully, Zhao can learn. Oh, there we go. Some knowledge was gained of Wily's... Wily really, really tightly jammed into, like... that little capsule on top of his ship. Maybe you should have given himself more headroom.
Nerf Turbo 82 asked if this is a blind race. To let you all know, if you've never seen Gauntlet before, we mention this all the time in the middle of the race. Sorry to those who know. But the Gauntlet is we give everyone 5 games and 5 save states and goals and say, beat this goal. So for example, Jal is beat this boss. Oh no! Oh, she didn't use her E-tanks! Oh, that is absolutely tragic. And it is blind. They have never played any of these games before. I do believe Tina has had a... Yes! Thunder Force! I do believe Tina has had a little more experience with Mega Man than Jal, though. But Jal has played a lot of video games, and she is a smart cookie.
Yeah. Oh, and it's one of those. Okay. Oh, hey, Thunder Force. I've never actually seen this. This is one of the. Okay, this is this is one of those levels where the level eats you.
Yep. This level sucks, and I hate it. And when I was like, what's a really mean state I can give out that's a sequel? This was like the first one I could think of. But when you have save states and can just immediately go back into the level, you learn all the patterns.
Oh, wait, the target is a lobster? I thought Darius was the shmup with all the fish.
There are many shmups with fish. There's Deep Blue.
Really?
We had Deep Blue earlier in the tournament.
Oh, that's true.
There's what's that one that I love a lot where you can play as a stingray? I think it's called like
Oh yeah.
Biohazard. AKA
Biohazard.
the only reason anyone knows about Biohazard is because it's the reason that Resident Evil had to have its name changed in America.
I mean, they could have named their games something other than Biohazard. Also.
Yeah, true.
Like
I'm not blaming Biohazard. Biohazard's a good game. Joel is actually making good work of this state.
Yeah. Shoutouts to that parallax in the stage. I like this look.
This game is gorgeous. Most Genesis era shmups are really pretty. Genesis.
This stage is so heckin' rude.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, it is. It's extraordinarily rude.
Just literally a giant mouth that keeps grinding you between its molars. Wait, how are you supposed to? Oh, come on!
You don't! You don't!
Wow! Is this in the era of game where they said, make it real hard, make those games as hard as possible so they have to rent it multiple times? Or they have to just buy the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I also gave the hardest difficulty. I gave Mania.
Okay. But it's still, the stage is still chewing you. Does that change in the difficulty?
No, it does not. I don't know, it's been so long since I've played this game. I did beat it. I am extraordinarily proud of that fact, by the way, that I beat this game. What rating did I give it? For those who don't know, on my own channel, I'm playing every single Genesis game that was ever made. So I have played both of these games. It's one of the reasons why we see so many Genesis games. That's my wheelhouse. What rating did I give Thunder Force?
Oh, heck yeah, options though. Okay. Well, they're not gonna save you from getting literally eaten by the level, but they should help.
7.5 out of 10, took me an hour and 5 minutes, and I said, great shmup, relies too heavily on beginner's crafts. Which, I was thinking of this level when I said that. Have I played Zoom? I have not played Zoom. I played Zoop.
Oh, I remember Zoop. I rented Zoop once and was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, same. Zoop is a
saw
very
the
good
ads.
game.
Yeah, it's got to me.
Hyperfunk Zone. So we only have 4 minutes left on this match. I don't think Jaw has a chance to make it back. All these states are a little too long.
Picking the Hyperfunk Zone is the correct play, though, because that is the fastest one to do.
Oh, yes, for sure. If she wants 1 point, this is definitely the one to go for.
And also, our contestants, I believe, are not looking at the stream and do not know the position of the other.
Oh, no.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Did you see what Jaw said in
Yes. Oh, no.
Richard was like, hey, under 4 minute warning, and Joel was like, good, please free me.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Joel.
Oh. It's sometimes the states work and sometimes they, oh, you can just slow down. Oh, but there's time. Okay.
God, I really love the music in Streets of Rage 2. This is by far its best thing.
Streets of Rage 2, Streets of Rage as a whole has really good music.
Yeah, I even like Streets of Rage 3's music. Like, some of it's not that great, but it's like weird, like Russian dance club music. It's not the jazzy, like, synth pop that the other games had, but it's still good.
Fair. Also, that's true. Our sleuths in the chat pointed out that Tina did ask about Like we had to confirm with Tina that both of the states were clear. So Jal does have an idea, using some like secondhand
Tina gets
knowledge.
to play Thunder Force for 2 minutes.
There we go. There we go. How far? Okay. How many times do you think that ship will be eaten by the level?
At least 5.
Okay,
No,
I'm thinking 3. I think she's got this.
Okay. Well, there's one death to bullets.
Doesn't count. Doesn't get eaten. Have to be like chewed by the level like so many jaws.
I literally do not think it is possible for Tina to actually complete this state, for the record, simply because it is basically an auto-scroller. Can't speedrun a shmup, right?
Okay. I mean,
That's,
you can. I mean, you just
it's a
speedrunning a
meme in
shmup
my
is.
circle.
Okay. Okay.
I don't actually like
not
believe
slow
that.
run it.
Yeah. I speedrun a shmup. I speedrun Battlemania Daigen. You don't have to give
yeah.
up. Well, that was a... Battlemania Daigen Shell's a sequel! I could have given that out instead!
Oh no! Next time.
What are my thoughts on Bare Knuckle 4? I have not played it.
Jal makes it to the second screen. Tina's gonna get mashed between some rocks. So that's 2.
Yes, smooshed. Well, it is common courtesy to allow the players the chance to get as far as they can, even if they have no chance to win. But sadly,
this portal was so rude. It was right at the end of a slope. You had no chance to see it coming. Oh, it is time. Oh my gosh. The Hyperfunk Zone takes no prisoners.
Hyperfunk Zone takes no prisoners. I was tempted to make that get to the end of 3 screens, but I thought that might be a little too mean.
Well, Tina has it.
Tina does have it. With 2 points to Jal 0, Tina comes in first. I mean, out of 2, I guess. Let's go ahead and get our runners in here if they'd like to have a chit chat.
Heck yeah.
Hi, Tina.
Hey.
Hi, Jal.
You know, I don't think that you designed any of those states to be easy.
I felt the Mega Man one was okay.
Yeah, the Mega Man
was
was
fine.
pretty approachable. That's fair.
The Hyperfunk Zone one was also fine. For the record, I didn't come up with either of those. The other 3 were mine. Sorry.
You don't sound.
You're both really good video gamers, so I
didn't see any proof of that here.
Oh my god, you're gonna make my heart break. Well, did you enjoy any of the games anyway?
Oh, of course, it was super fun.
I'm glad.
I'm gonna say no.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you for trying. Thank you for giving us 30 very entertaining minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, I gave everything a shot, so.
You did. You got real far in Thunder Force. I was very impressed because
I hate that game. I had never played it before, obviously, but
That level design is very rude.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. When I played that game, my description was very short. It was a good shmup. Relies too heavily on beginner traps, and that was exactly the level I was thinking of when I wrote that.
It was very mean. The spinning rock columns that trap you. I don't even know what you're supposed to do.
My favorite part is the untelegraphed level moving bits. That's great. That's very good level design. Anybody who's going to school for level design, that's what you want to do.
Yes, punish the player for not going back in time.
Wait, you can go back in time?
No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, was I missing a mechanic?
I was about to get real mad.
Charles like, I can go back in time from before I played any of these games.
Alright, I'll do that. See ya.
Well, thank you both so much for playing, and Joel, I'm sorry, but that does knock you out.
At least I got to make people play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, so that's all I needed.
That was still my favorite state I've literally ever
seen. I'm glad.
Well, thank you to you both. Do you have anything else you want to add before we move on?
Games are fun. Most games are more fun than the games that we played today.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Some games are fun. Some games are more fun than others. It's my favorite Orwell quote.
That's true. I remember reading that when I was in grade school.
Well, thank you again to you both. And Tina, we'll be seeing you back. You are not free yet. It's okay. I'll come up with something worse next time. Joel, you're free.
It's okay. I've read the Myth of Sisyphus. I know how this goes.
I am getting more people to help me come up with things, so it might be a little bit less mean next time. Thank you again to you both, and have a nice night.
All right, bye. Have fun.
Bye.
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 What a fun match, Sandra.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. Well, we have more chances for me to be mean. I feel really bad every single time I do a gauntlet match, I swear to God. We'll be back in a few moments. Don't go anywhere, friends. We're going to throw it to a quick Twitch ad. Set the thing. We're gonna go to a Twitch ad, and we'll be right back with our second match of the day. And that second match is indeed between Alpha 5 and Some Girl. It is a grudge match. So hope to see you all there.
Ooh.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Hotfix Gauntlet. Just so that you all know, give you a reminder, Hotfix Gauntlet and the Hotfix in general are brought to you by viewers like you. So all of your bits and your subs go towards putting on incredible shows every week, all week, here on the GDQ channel. Thank you to everyone for all of your support. And hey, if you have that free Twitch Prime sub, you can put that towards us. And next time, you can continue to listen to some amazing music while we go on break. And we'll be back sooner than you think. Also, want to remind you all, this Friday, we are having a sponsored event celebrating the launch of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. We will be raising money for the Trevor Project and featuring speedruns, challenges, and multiplayer fun, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. You do not want to miss it. Now, we're getting all set up for our second match of the day. It's going to be a very fun one. This is Alpha versus Some Girl. It is a grudge match, actually. They are rivals in the mystery tournament circuit. So I do believe that they told me that their current score is 2-2. So I'm curious to see. They're about equal. They're even in their powers. Their power level is about equal. It's around 9,000. So curious to see how they do, because we're not throwing any punches. This is a slightly easier match than last time, I believe, because I didn't make 3 of them. I only made 2 of them. Actually, no, I did make 3 of them. It's just no, I did. I only made 2 of them. Never mind, I lied. Let's go ahead and let you all know what we have for our next match.
Yeah, you made a non-zero amount of them.
Yes. First up is Rolling Thunder 2, returning again. I like this game a lot, and it's really good for the Gauntlet, so I decided to put it in again because it's a good it's a good sequel.
It's real neat.
Yeah. So we have one of the Egypt levels. It's just beat the level. Simple as that. Then we have Bubble Bobble 2, which I put as beat 4 screens. Bubble Bobble 2 is basically just Bubble Bobble 1. So I'm curious to see.
Bubble Bobble.
It's bubbly bubbly, but without the memorable music. Next up is.
Can't say no to Bubble Bobble.
Yeah, the blubble. Next up is Miss Pac-Man for the Genesis, I believe, and it is beat 2 mazes. So these are extra large mazes. I decided to make them beat 2 because I wanted to be a little bit harder. Next up is Street Fighter 2. Beat the Fight.
Heck yeah.
Easy as that, right? It's just need to fight. It's just Street Fighter 2. Who has to play Street Fighter 2? It's all good. Don't worry about it. Next up is the final one, Earthworm Jim 2, which is get the light bulb. Right. I did not make 3 of these. 3 of these were made by Wolfman, who was extremely kind in making a lot of states this time. Thank you so much, friend. So I actually don't know what that means. I played Earthworm Jim 2, but I don't remember it well enough, clearly. I liked it way more than Earthworm Jim 1, though. Oh my god, Earthworm Jim 2 is like bounds above. Actually, you know what? Frankly, all of these games are bounds above the original game, except for Bubble Bobble 2. That's
the thing with... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that seems to be, like, that is a thing with games, especially, like, slightly retro games, where, like, the sequel is often way better than the first one, and that holds up, like, a surprising amount at a time. And not like this, it's kind of a standout thing in video games compared to other media.
Good luck to our runners. Starting with Bubble Bobble and Miss Pac-Man.
That is, oh my gosh, I've never seen Bubble Bobble 2. That game is adorable.
It is. I mean, it's a lot like Bubble Bobble 1, but it's 2. It has new enemies, new rooms, new music.
Cute. Look at that precious little flame, and look at the big eyes on that little lizard. Oh my gosh. I love that.
I don't know if this one is Bub or Bob. I think that one is Bub. Pretty sure Bub is the green one and Bob is the blue one. Or is he red?
I think you're right.
I used to actually play a lot of Bubble Bobble with my brother as a kid.
We are told, yes, that is the actual cropping for the game.
Yeah, it's not very good. Sorry. At least we can see everything on Miss Pac-Man.
Yep, Miss Pac-Man being notorious for the... I forget if that was one of the first games to do the... Okay, what if we made this character but a girl? Add as many signifiers as possible to this wedge.
I'm pretty sure that Miss Pac-Man is canonically the first woman in video games.
Oh, interesting.
Canonically is the correct word to use there, but I'm pretty sure she's the first woman in a video game.
It wasn't enough to, like, at that back then, it wasn't enough to just add a bow. You had to add lipstick and a mole and eyelashes. The one thing that kind of bugs me is, like...
She wears it well.
Pac-Man, when Miss Pac-Man goes up or down, I get confused as to, like, how... Like, I start thinking of this as a Euclidean space, and I'm suddenly not sure. Like, is this vertical? Is this top-down? I never thought about it before.
I think if we showed Euclid Miss Pac-Man, he would have more questions to ask us than is this a Euclidean space.
If we had 1 hour with Euclid, we'd need to do a heck of a lot of setup just to finish with Miss Pac-Man.
Okay, like, I did say that Bubble Bobble 2 is inferior because of the music isn't as good. But I'll be honest, this actually does kind of slap.
It's good music. It's not the Bubble Bobble music we know, but it's pretty good. It's real good.
The Bubble Bobble music we know is like one of the best themes on the NES. People are actually asking, isn't Rainbow Islands the Bubble Bobble sequel? It is. But
it's a Bubble Bobble sequel.
This also exists.
Oh.
Lost time.
Okay, Alpha just using, like, nope, getting right in there. Alpha.
For someone with 1 life, he sure is being really, really ballsy.
I mean, to be fair, that it could be 2 lives, it could be E lives. It's hard to say.
Yeah, it is kind of difficult to see. I gave him 1 life, but he might have picked up another. And with that, he does actually beat it. So GG to Alpha.
Turn that giant scary robot into ice cream.
And some girl also got Pac-Man state. So great
What
job.
is it with? Oh heck yeah! What is it with tonight's states involving eating the character?
Wait, what other states involve that?
The Thunder Force one kind of felt like you were
that's right. Oh, that kind of eating. I'm sorry, I thought you meant literal eating.
No. Just metaphorical.
Metaphorical eating.
Metaphorical eating. Too many of that. I mean, also you are turning enemies into ice cream, I guess, in Bubble Bobble.
Oh no, Alpha got forked.
No.
I don't remember this level. I definitely played it because I beat this game, but I don't remember this level. I like the music.
There's games like that. I mean,
there's a lot in Earthworm Jim 2. It is extremely a video game.
That must have been a thing you've encountered though while on your quest to play every single Genesis game ever made. Sometimes you must be playing a game you only remember from your childhood and suddenly find bits of it that you don't remember at all.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, that's a little bit less me having bad memory and more. I was absolute garbage at playing video games as a kid.
I mean, weren't we all?
I got past level 2 of Echo. Oh.
Light bulb.
Alpha got into the light bulb.
Light bulb.
Good job, Alpha.
That's the light bulb. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I want burgers. Oh, this was a mistake. Or just a regular steak.
So I have a wild assumption that they're going to be avoiding Street Fighter 2 because neither of them like it.
Oh, can you confirm whether or not?
Yep.
That was for Alpha. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Look at how precious that little dinosaur is. Just being a dinosaur. Just
both
hopping around.
Pac-Man state are a little going for Miss Pac-Man. I feel like this one could have given one life probably and been a little bit would have been fine, a little challenging, but not bad.
I mean, that's the thing, though, isn't it? With all these states, we're doing our best to make something that's going to be just challenging enough, but you can't get it right every time. And I think it's better to make a state slightly easier than slightly harder, because then at least you get points on the board.
Very true. I'm not entirely sure. I know that there has to be some kind of Bubble Bobble canon, but I don't really know what the lore is.
A bubble cannon.
The Bubble Bobble canon.
Do not climb into the bubble cannon.
Please open your Bubble Bobble lore books to page 85. We will now read from the verse.
Let me get the errata. Hold on.
Anyway, so all I know is that at the end of Bubble Bobble 1, they're not dragons, they're dinosaurs. I mean, excuse me, they're not dragons, they're humans. And then at the end of Bubble Bobble 1, they turn back into humans.
Yeah, this was one of those. Oh, sorry.
They're lederhosen wearing kids, and they shoot rainbows. And I don't know. Rainbow Islands is weird.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's good.
It's one of those games where for some reason a lot of these games back then just could not say you are playing some dinosaurs. They had to say, no, of course, kids won't go for that. You have to tell them, you're playing a child just like you, who got turned into a dinosaur, and that makes it okay.
It's really funny to me, because I would have loved to have played as a dinosaur as a kid at all opportunities. Alpha got it. There's the third victory.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh my god, please tell me we're not going to see a full clear.
I appreciate that some girl asked, do I need to fight this? Little dinosaur looking up to the sky. Do I need to fight this? Okay. Alright. I mean, that also it could just as easily have been the robot asking this, because the robot does not seem enthused about fighting this dinosaur.
All right, so Alpha saved the two hardest ones for last.
Oh, heck yeah, Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Thunder. I love this game, and this level is pretty hard, but not bad.
How hard do you think it would be to make a ROM hack that combined Thunder Force and Rolling Thunder into like one games with alternating like
Rolling Thunder Force?
Yeah, I've played games where you play a shmup and then you play an on foot. Those are great. I want more of those.
Yeah, no, actually, that sounds great. I'd like that.
Some girl playing it safe, which I really appreciate here. You're on one life, can't risk it for the biscuit.
At the same time, Alpha is rather ahead, so if it takes too long, you know, might.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, there we go. Good stuff.
Gotta eat that ice cream that once was a robot.
Some girl moving on to her second point.
All right, so it's 3-2, and we still have 20 minutes. Yeah, this is going pretty dang well. Yeah,
they're following basically the same order.
Sometimes you follow the same order, and that's okay. Sometimes you just like have the same gauging of like, yes, this is how the difficulties will go.
I'm unsurprised. Neither of them like fighting games, I believe.
That's
me as well. I also don't like fighting games. Actually, I
don't like fighting games.
Yeah,
I like them in theory, but I'm terrible at them.
Well, you know what fighting game I do like is Smash Brothers, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just like some casual plebeian.
Smash is fun.
Smash is
also,
fun.
I do want to like, I don't know. I appreciate the strategy of you figure out what the easy states are going to be, and you start with them. Well, first of all, because you know it's like. It is you get a point per state, but the thing of like it's hard to like it is so incredible the morale boost that getting a point early gives you. It's really important. So starting with something that you know, it's just gonna give you a point. If you do that early, you're riding high, like heck yeah, let's go. You are like your spirits are soaring, and then you'll likely do better because you're so motivated.
As we could see in the previous match, I think Jal was kind of sad that she did not get a point, which made it harder for her to continue. So the constant forward momentum can be good.
Yeah, inertia. It's a big thing.
Yes.
Oh, some girl did indeed complete Bubble Bobble too.
Yes.
It's just fun to say Bubble Bobble.
Bubble.
It's Bubble Bobble. There's something to be said for how fun a game's title is to say.
As much as it is to play.
Yeah. Oh no. How kind is the continue on Rolling Thunder?
There are checkpoints.
Oh, okay, nice. And that's Earthworm Jim 2 done for some girl.
Earthworm Jim 2 is down, so it is 3-3 now. Oh my gosh, he's moving on to Street Fighter.
Oh, you gave him Dulcie. Oh, it's the Dulcie mirror match. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's go. Let's do the Dulcie mirror match. Dulcie is a very methodical fighter. I'm assuming this is the hardest difficulty.
Yes. This was another one given by Wolfman. So I did not select this one, nor did I test it because I actually really don't like Street Fighter.
I appreciate Street Fighter, but I have trouble with charge characters. I believe Dulcime is a mix of charge or might just not be a charge character at all. But Dulcime has I think the slowest jump. And is a very floaty character. This is an interesting match to give them.
Look, if I'm a casual loser just because I don't want to have to input nuclear launch codes every time I want to use an attack, and half the time it doesn't work because I'm on a freaking D-pad, then I'm a casual loser. I'm okay with accepting that.
See, the things I love about fighting games are the whole like the meta game and the idea of like, okay, how you defend space, how you control the screen real estate,
Whoa,
how you
Alpha
open
got
yourself
through.
up to counterattack. Oh heck yeah, Alpha just did it.
Well, it is a best 2 out of 3, so.
Oh, okay, sorry. So yeah, like this, that's the kind of thing I would love to engage with in fighting games more. But sometimes, as you said, the biggest like gate to get through is the input of the moves, and making like moves hard to execute physically will just lock people out of characters that they would otherwise enjoy. So I really like games like Smash and gosh, there was another. Was this Rising Thunder or something? The other games that just try to like fighting games, but with more of the cerebral strategic aspect that I really appreciate.
It's 1-1.
Oh, Roar has recommended to me Fantasy Strike. I'll have to check that out. Thank you.
Alpha 5 is doing my strategy, which I'm pretty sure that is R on the Super Nintendo controller, because I played it a good amount in college with my roommates, and that's basically what I did. I just played Dalsim because I like him. He's the only character who's interesting. Who do you want to play in Street Fighter? Man who fights, but man who fights in English this time.
Okay, but how about lady who fights and has like
rocket legs?
Yeah.
Who do you want to play as? Man who fights, American man who fights, women who fights, man who fights but is large. Russian, evil man, Valdo. Take your pick.
Yeah.
Alpha got really close.
So close.
Actually, rather tense. Like, this could definitely be down to the wire for this. I mean, we still have 15 minutes. I have a feeling like this match is going to be made on Rolling Thunder 2, which is definitely the hardest of these states.
I'm not seeing too much Yoga Flame, sorry.
Blanca is by far the most creative character in this entire match.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, just because, I mean, Chun-Li isn't, like, creative, but I do like her.
I love Chun-Li, but I have trouble playing charged characters, so I am in a sad place.
Like, I actually really like Zangief. I think he's like the best character. Unless, do you count Mike Hagar as a Street Fighter character? Because Mike Hagar.
Oh, I mean, it's practically Zangief. Zangief is Hagar. Hagar is Zangief.
It's practically Zangief. I guess there's a reason why I like them both. They're my type.
Both of them like to dance in the air. And then hit the ground for great effect.
Alpha.
Heck yeah. It's hard to look at the art in the back of this room and not be reminded of La Mulana. And Alpha 5 just found Strat. Alpha 5 got it. Oh!
Oh no!
Alpha 5, yep. Maybe. Oh, that's...
Oh, no! Oh, yeah, there it goes. G to Alpha 5, taking it home with Street Fighter 2.
So, yeah, 12 minutes and change, and all that's left is Rolling Thunder 2. Alpha 5 may have it. It depends on how quickly some girl can finish Street Fighter 2 and move on.
Now, I was told that some girl was worse than Alpha 5 at fighting games, so it is very possible this will be her downfall in this match. It is not my fault. I did not know this beforehand. I guess it is kind of my fault. But also, we don't really get many fighting games on the Gauntlet, so it was. I was like, hey, why not?
Yeah.
Perfect.
You're perfect.
Don't like me like that. That's not very nice.
Only the truth here. And also these flamethrowers that Alpha 5 just picked up.
The flamethrower, short range, kills everything in one hit, so use it. Because for the most part, you don't really have to worry about range in this level. So one of the things with this game is you have 2 health, but bullets will kill you in 1 hit. So I believe you can take 2 hits from the Panthers, but most things, yes, you can take 2 hits from the Panthers, but bullets will hurt you.
The pistol, rated 2 Panthers.
That's really funny, actually.
Also, shout out to the pink card who just phases out of existence.
I guess melts from all the flame, from all the yoga flame. God, I really love the music in this game. View of Dynamism is the song in the next level, and it is extraordinarily good, and I highly recommend it.
Nice. Oh, hey! That's 1 point for some girl.
Did she beat the... No? Okay, just...
No, one peace sign. Just needs the second one now.
It's very possible, though. I believe in some girl. I think she can do it.
I also believe. You gotta believe! The rest can be done with my favorite fighting game character, Chip Damage.
Oh my god, can we please make, like, a fighting game roster that's all stuff like that?
Yeah, you have the 2 main characters who everyone always picks, who are copies of each other, Chip Damage, and his brother, Max Damage.
Ooh. Oh my god, some girl, you can totally do this, hon, I believe.
Which one? I don't know.
I was
some girl
going
on the
to
right.
ask, is she the one on the right?
I believe some girl is the one breathing fire.
I'm pretty sure that she wouldn't just be hopping and wasting her time.
Especially since there's infinite time. But yeah, this match can be won with...
Oh,
is it
who
double?
won? Who won?
Oh my god! No! What?
Oh, that is extremely not okay.
No! That's not okay! Oh my gosh, I don't believe this.
That is so not okay.
Disagree.
She definitely had that. Oh, stupid.
Absolutely
game.
did. No, this is it? I'm angry at this game now.
That's Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, also like Dalsim just doing like bad manners dancing at the end. Come on. You wanted the technicality. No need to showboat.
I like how, like, some girl has got a strat and she's sticking to it. Like, it is not fast at all. But she does not care about fast right now. She's like, I have a chance. I'm just gonna go for it.
Yep, absolutely. That's the thing. You go fast to try to get the first point, and then you do reliable strats for the second one. That's absolutely like what I would do.
She's absolutely relying on chip damage here. Is chip
We can always
or something?
Chip few.
I have doubts.
Chiptholomew.
Jesus, sounds like a name I would make.
Here we
She's
go.
got it.
She's got it. Oh baby, she's got it.
Good stuff.
Woo!
Whew. I will meditate and then destroy you.
All right, so some girl
You
got
got
Street
the
Fighter
Thunder.
2. It's down at Rolling Thunder 2. So
It is a double Rolling Thunder race.
it's down to the first person to win Rolling Thunder 2 state. If it goes into overtime, it's still the first person to win it. And if we go 5 minutes past overtime, then it'll go to Alpha 5, who got to that point first.
Yes.
So in the ideal, basically, in the best case scenario, some girl has 9 minutes to win, but it also all Alpha 5 needs to get the victory is to win before then.
Yes, or just both of them don't get there. Now, Alpha 5 was on this for a good, like, maybe 4 minutes before some girl even got to it. I'm pretty sure he played it a little bit beforehand, because I think he played it for a bit and then moved to Street Fighter. So, it is definitely... he has more information, because he also made it to the boss.
I thought it was
immediately tried to the boss, but... Oh, was it? No, it was Alpha made to the boss. Did some girl was some girl the one to play it earlier?
I forget. I was under the impression that some girl was the one to play it.
Might have been.
Oh yeah, 11 minutes.
That
Sorry,
was like 10 minutes ago. Alpha is getting to the boss. This boss is actually really hard to get the timing down on how to handle it.
Just handle it. Oh.
Yep. It moves around. You really gotta dodge that. If you don't dodge the cursor, you're basically screwed.
Dodging the mouse cursor.
Yes.
Ah yes, the final enemy in this gauntlet match, the mouse.
This is an extraordinarily tight match. I don't think we've seen one this tight before.
Not today, I think. The Hotfix Gauntlet has seen quite a number of very, very close matches. I'm told that both players tried Rolling Thunder first, but Alpha was the one to make it to the boss earlier.
Yes. Some girl has still not made it to the boss. I don't believe she's made it to the checkpoint either. Although she might have, and then, like, reset instead of seeing where it led her. It's very possible.
Fair enough. Is this game very clear when you make it to the checkpoint?
No, but like when you game over, it then immediately when you die, it immediately puts you there, so you can kind of tell.
Fair enough. Yeah, this game's hard. This game is.
It is actually very difficult. It's definitely the hardest of these states. Even considering how they are both not very good at fighting games, this is definitely the hardest out of all of them.
It's also like it's kind of rude of Rolling Thunder to put these like little pyramid stair sections, because Rolling Thunder is the game where you jump between 2 floors. So for have large sections with just 1 floor, a little bit rough.
Yes.
Is this the final level of the game?
It is not.
Okay.
It is like level 7?
Okay, fair.
11-ish?
Okay, fair enough. This is late enough in the game that maybe this is like, we're turning the gameplay on its head. Now you have no second floor. Good luck.
It's definitely the part where I felt like the game was ramping up. Was Egypt. It was the level before this, which I actually gave out for another state. I think one person played it for 2 minutes and then stopped. This one, we were seeing a lot more, so I'm probably going to not be able to give out Rolling Thunder again.
Fair. I really appreciate how in this one, the enemies are they're not just hiding in the door frame. They're propped up against the side of the door frame, like, to take cover from you. That's a nice little graphical detail.
Yeah.
Some pretty good music. Oh, and Alpha makes it to the boss again.
I gotta speedrun this game sometime. It's been on my to-do list, especially for like co-op.
speedruns, but I got around to it. Oh no! He almost got it.
Oh, that was so close.
Yeah, that boss is actually really hard. If you don't have the flamethrower, it's like a million times harder.
Hmm. Does some girl know you can just go pick up the flamethrower? Maybe just choosing not to because it's a short-range weapon.
She is choosing not to because of that first pink stormtrooper there. She has not been able to jump over their shots yet, and that is making it difficult for her to proceed. So she's instead using a longer range weapon to try and deal with them. But this means that it's harder for her to deal with the Panthers, because you can't hit the Panthers on the ground with the normal shot.
Isn't this great that there's this much depth in a game with like one optional weapon and one mechanic? It's like really, I really appreciate this. Video games are great. I love that we get to see so many sides of them.
Oh, some girl might actually run out of her gun soon.
No.
And when she
you
does,
can totally do that.
Yep, when she does, it just turns into a slower shot.
All right, so 5 minutes left. We are into overtime.
You'll have to wait until I kick it into maximum overtime. Sorry, maximum overtime time. I was almost hoping we'd get into overtime so I get to make the SpongeBob reference.
Right, so yeah, it's basically in 4 minutes, 15 seconds, Alpha 5 wins, unless he wins first, or unless some girl wins first.
This is quite the grudge match here. Like I said at the beginning of this match, Some Girl and Alpha 5 have both faced each other many times on the field of blind race battle. So they are very accustomed to this this place. They are very even, but one of them will be going home today.
I mean, but both of them are home right now.
Yeah, I would hope so. I really hope neither of them are anywhere other than home. Please stay safe, everyone.
Yeah. I appreciate the mental image of someone just like going, fair enough, good game, standing up and then sitting back down.
Playing in the GDQ Gauntlet in like McDonald's. Or the Hotfix Gauntlet, excuse me.
Yeah, Alpha 5 has chosen his strat. It is the flamethrower. I'm assuming the boss takes way more hits with the gun.
Oh god, billions.
Oh,
billions.
that's too many shots!
That's a lot of shots.
Oh no! Some girl accidentally picked up the flamethrower and is just running out the fuel. Two minutes and change. Whew! That is some last second ducking into the door frame for some girl. 2 minutes left. It's a good thing Panthers can't see inside of door frames. Alright, boss time.
Alpha got it.
Oh my gosh!
Look at that. Alpha has taken the victory. What a match.
Oh my goodness. A magical machine buffalo killer is the password.
Alright. Well, that was a fun match. Very down to the wire.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and get our friends in if they would like to come talk to us. Hi, friends.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm alright.
I'm
Good.
glad I made the choice to not spend a lot of time on Rolling Thunder and go see if I could beat Dulcim by jumping in. It worked.
You both had your ways of cheesing Dulcine by the end. Some girls was really slow, but
It was very
you
slow.
had to be safe.
Did you just high kick him in the face?
I threw Hadokens.
You said you were gonna do that, so you know.
That's all I know how to do in Street Fighter, so...
I just did the thing that a good friend Blasphemous Roar, who's racing later, and I might get to, you know, race in the next round, had told me to never to do in fighting games, which is just jump and push buttons, and I did that, and it worked really well.
Yeah, I just threw Hadokens.
Really want to shout him out to make him angry at me.
Yeah, whenever he teleported, I just pushed L. I don't really know what L does. Like, sometimes it punched him, sometimes it threw him. I don't really know what that button does. I just pushed it.
I think that's heavy punch, or because he put out
What's
two
a heavy
hands.
punch?
Yeah, I know there's.
How
light
many
punch,
buttons
medium
are
punch,
there?
and heavy punch. I know that. I know all of my Street Fighter terminology from Smash Bros.
I know literally nothing about Street Fighter. I just know the Hadoken from Mega Man X.
Yeah, you know.
Really funny.
Well, no, if you know X2, then you can do Shoryuken. It's fine.
I never played X2.
Oh, no, you should fix that. And then Rolling Thunder, that was fun. I enjoyed Rolling Thunder.
I could tell it was going to take a long time, so I left that one for last.
I got to the boss, and they shot me with a bunch of laser beams, and I thought the laser beams were instant death, so I saved it for last.
I got nowhere close to a boss. I kept running out of ammo. I didn't really know what to do about it.
I got the flamethrower.
I did too, but then I couldn't shoot one of the guys. It was too far away, and I just...
You have to jump over the bullet.
I tried that, and it never worked.
It wasn't easy, and then I started killing them by waiting for the sound effect for their bullet to disappear off the screen, and then shooting the flamethrower, and that was when I decided they were probably going to shoot again, because there was space in memory for the sound to be made. That was my guess. Also, why is there a Pac-Man game with a sprint button?
There was a go fast button?
Yeah, you just push like square or A or C, I guess. And I was just like hitting buttons randomly, and I'm like, wait, why do I go fast? And you just go fast to Miss Pac-Man apparently.
Huh. Well, I cleared it without
but
it.
it does make it the best version of Miss Pac-Man.
By far.
Hey,
I don't think I would have.
I think it was more fun without it.
If I didn't find it, I absolutely would not have cleared that.
No, I did that one first. I got it first try. It was easy.
Oh my god, you're so good. And
No, I'm really good at Pac-Man games, like that style of game. So I was like, that was obviously my first choice. And then after that, I thought Bubble Bobble seemed pretty doable, and then Earthworm Jim. And after that, I was like, I might try Rolling Thunder, but then I went to Street Fighter because Rolling Thunder was hard and seemed much longer than the other states. And I was like, I know I can find something to beat Street Fighter. It's not going to be pretty. And that one loss, I'm still mad about that loss.
What happened?
We killed each other at the same time, and it gave the win to him.
Yeah, it was tragic.
And he just like stood back up, and it was like, you lose, and he started dancing. I was like, come on.
The one thing I know about Street Fighter 2, or I don't know if the Turbo one is different.
It said it sucked. It's not very fun.
Well, but no, combos weren't intended. They just happened to like exist because of the game engine. So like, I know that sitting there and poking at people was the way they intended the game to be played. So I just went with that because I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the way they intended the game to be played was you stand there and spam Hadokens.
Well, yeah, that's why Ryu's the best character in the game. It's obvious.
Though he could, like, the AI could definitely input the Hadokens much faster than is humanly possible, so a couple times we got into Hadoken battles and he won.
I'm just wondering what the thought process behind, you have Bubble Bobble, Earthworm Jim, Miss Pac-Man, they're nice states. And then just fight Dulcim when you're bad at fighting games, and Rolling Thunder, not easy.
Out of curiosity, who got to 4 first?
Alpha did.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Not
I
by,
assumed
not by
when-
too much, only by a few minutes.
Yeah, I assumed when you posted that comment about Roar, that was you clearing your 4th state.
That was me beating Street Fighter.
I was like, there's no way Alpha did Street Fighter anything except like second to last, so I know he's probably at 4 and I'm losing, so.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder was... I don't know why. I know I've seen Rolling Thunder 1, or at least like a game that plays exactly like that. I have no idea where, but...
My Rolling Thunder
know.
experience was Liz gave me this game in the first round, and I played it for like 3 minutes, and I got really far and hadn't even seen a boss and wasted a bunch of time, and that's the time I got 0 points. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that this time.
I
Rolling
love
Thunder
this
is definitely
password.
the hardest of these.
I love this password at the end of Rolling Thunder.
Same.
A magical machine muffled the killer.
Yep. No, the password system in that game is incredible.
That's really good.
Like, you'll remember it, too.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both. Some girl, I am sorry to say, but this does knock you out. And this does bring your win-loss status with Alpha to, I believe...
That's the thing I'm upset about. I don't care about getting knocked out, but
I have a game up
I was
over
gonna brag, and like, I can't deal with that.
I'm gonna brag. I was gonna brag if I lost.
I know.
Haha,
Alright,
you have to put in effort.
Thank you both so much.
Yeah, thanks for
that
having
was
us.
a
It was
very
a lot of
exciting
fun.
match.
This
Good games.
is so much fun.
Except for Street Fighter. That game sucks.
Second.
I just
Second. Why'd you
honestly...
make us play Dulce Mirrors?
So next match, stay tuned because I'll be giving Alpha only fighting games.
No, you can't do that against Roar. If he wins, Roar, I need you to win because he's played all of them.
That's true. That's true. That way you'll only get arcade games because that's the only thing I can give Roar.
You know what? I'm fine with that.
All right, friends. Well, thank you both so much. We do need to move on. So,
Sorry for talking over you guys a little bit.
It's okay. I appreciate you both. Thank you for the incredible match and
Thanks for having us. See ya.
Bye-bye.
See you next time, Alpha. Bye, friends. What a fun match. Very, very close. The second match where someone has completed all of the states, so that's very nice. Well, don't go anywhere, friends. Next up is Author Blues versus J-Hobbs. But before that, we're going to go to a quick break. But before that, I'd like to give a little bit of a blurb. So we're going to an ad break, and so be prepared for next run. If you have Amazon Prime and would like to support Hotfix, along with getting ad-free viewing and a neat lamp emote, consider using our Prime Gaming sub on the GDQ channel. GDQ Lamp. GDQ Lamp, like, GDQ memes, you know, they go away, but I do hope Lamp stays around for a little bit longer. I like Lamp. And then this Friday, we'll be having a sponsored event celebrating the launch of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. We're raising money for the Trevor Project and featuring speedruns, challenges, and multiplayer fun starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. So be sure to check that out. And with that, friends, we'll be right back with Author Blues versus J-Hobbs. Don't go anywhere as we throw it to a Twitch ad. Hi, friends. Welcome back to the GDQ Hotfix and the Hotfix Gauntlet, where we take our competitors, give them 5 games in 5 states, and say, hey, complete this goal, and then whoever completes the most wins. So we're in the losers bracket, the third match of the second round of the losers bracket. This up is Author Blues versus J-Hobbs. This will be a very exciting match. 2 of our Hotfix showrunners duking it out. Going to be a lot of fun, and they're already throwing shade in chat at each other. It's very nice. I do love a little bit of smack talk, as long as it doesn't get mean. We all love each other here. So let's go over our goals for this one. This one we have 3 made by me and 2 made by Wolfman. Thank you again to Wolfman for these 6. We have Sonic Drift 2, beat the race in first place. Sonic Drift 2 is a interesting Game Gear racing game, so I'm excited to see how they handle that, because racing is not some people's strong suit.
Next up is Galaga 2 for Game Gear. A lot of Game Gear on this one. Beat 3 stages. I'm sure a lot of you didn't even know there was a Galaga 2. So that'll be fun. Next up is Super Bomberman. Beat both bosses, which I believe are the final bosses. That one is a Wolfman state. It's another Wolfman state. World of Illusion. Survive the Rapids. And the last one is Lion King 2. Beat the level. Now,
I'm sorry, what?
You might be like, Liz, I didn't know there was a Lion King 2. There wasn't. It's a bootleg.
so like, was there a sequel to Lion King? There was too.
There were multiple. There were multiple sequels to Lion King. There was Lion King 2, Lion King 3, and then Lion King 1.5. Yeah, Lion King had a lot of weird sequels. 1.5 was actually good. Like, I mean, they were all kind of okay. Like, you know, listen. All right, they were no Cinderella 3, Wrinkle in Time, the best Disney sequel, but they're pretty okay. Also, I'm not joking about the Wrinkle in Time movie. Anyway, so these are sure to be fun. We're getting our competitors set up right now while we're getting, while we're talking through this. Have you played any of these games, Andrea?
Let's see. I have.
It's a Stitch in Time thing.
Yeah, I've played the first Lion King. I
hate that game.
With it. I own Super Bomberman. I played that one a heck of a lot.
Super Bomberman's good.
Is World of Illusion? Which one is that again?
Oh gosh, which one is that? I always get Castle and World mixed up. I think it's the one with Minnie.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Then that's not the one I played.
And the circus.
So, Galaga 2, that's a vertical shmup. So, a vertical shmup on the Game Gear's resolution. I am very curious to see how that plays. That's not a lot of pixels.
I had never played it before. All I did for a lot of these was I went through lists of like every video game on every console, and I just looked for the sequels. And I saw Galaga 2 existed and was like, oh, okay. And with this, friends, we are ready. Good luck to our racers. Starting with...
Oh, well, here we go.
Oh, okay, this is the magic one. Oh, I just played this game, actually.
Okay, well, call me impressed because Galaga 2 looks hecking smooth and game over, right? Within 10 seconds.
I was originally only going to give 3, like only beat. I was going to say beat 2 stages, but I decided to make it beat 3 at the last second because I'm mean. And J-Hub's an author of good video gamers, so I thought, might be good.
Yeah, we do try to make sure the challenges fit the what the players tend to like know and play a lot of.
Which is why the ones I gave for Tina and Jal, because they're both genuinely like some of the best gamers I've ever met in terms of how good they are at video games. So that's why I gave them such extraordinarily hard games, and I feel like they did not appreciate that.
I mean, that's fair enough. We also try to make sure to like not give games from genres that are uneven among the two competitors. Okay, so this is what Lion... Oh, what the heck was that? Is that a bear?
Lion King!
What is...
Doesn't it look like Lion King?
I have so many questions!
It's a weird
No!
I don't know what it's based on.
Don't swipe. Don't hurt that tiny bear.
J-Hub's managed to get an extra life and managed to get through. That is galactic dancing! GG to J-Hubs.
Dang, okay. Wow.
That was the reason I made it 3 stages and not 2, by the way. It's because I wanted you all to see that is galactic dancing.
This is the part of the movie where Simba gets bitten by a snake and then gets younger by a few years.
Yes. Oh, Offbeat the World of Illusion State? Oh, I missed that.
I also missed that. I did.
Did he really? Okay,
Yeah.
well, I mean, Wolfman's the one who made it, so yeah, let's give that to him.
Wow, that was incredible. That was blisteringly fast.
Yeah, that was extraordinarily fast for both of them. This is a longer state. It's not hard, I'd say, but it is a longer level. On top of just being flat out weird. I would not call this bad, though. I don't think this is a bad bootleg. And if I know Author Blues, if Auth is like one of my best friends, and if I know Author Blues, he's gonna look at this and be like, I wonder if I can speedrun this.
I mean,
that's just how he operates.
This doesn't look bad. It looks very bootleggy, but it doesn't look bad.
It is very bootleggy, but like it looks like it has pretty okay level design. Like the game actually like gave you like coin trails, so you weren't jumping blind, which is not something most bootlegs do.
Yeah, it is rare to see a bootleg with like some really good knowledge of level design.
For sure.
Oh no.
Oh no! Simba's just not moving while hanging. That looks so weird
just chilling
to me.
There. Listen, we have a really, really good ledge grab animation. We're gonna use it.
I mean, it's stolen, but it is good. I won't deny that.
Listen, we have a really, really good stolen ledge grab animation. We're gonna use it.
I don't know, like, all of these assets have to have been taken from something, but I only know where Simba's taken from, and that's Lion King. Off made it!
Woo! That was it? Just finish one level?
Yep. Zone 2, the Great Wall. I'm not entirely sure why Simba is in China.
Why not? At this point.
Off says, Liz, is that enough? Oh, I should have told J Hobbs no using continues, but I didn't technically say, so okay, he's being good. He's playing to the what's it called? The heart of the challenge, less than
Wait a minute.
trying to win.
I'm sorry, my mind is just being blown. The Game Gear could do like mode 7-ish.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. Game Gear was a surprisingly capable handheld system, which is a shame that almost every single game on it that's not a Sonic game is hot garbage. Like, it does not have a very strong library of games. But this one's good because you can play, it's like one of two games in the Sonic series where you can play as my boy, Fang the Sniper, or Knack the Weasel, who is one of my favorite Sonic characters. I extremely love Fang. He is wonderful.
My Sonic the Hedgehog OC is extremely tired.
Mine I can't say on stream because we're not allowed to say swears.
That's fair. So what's the goal again for Sonic Drift?
Get in first place.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well we got 30 minutes. That's fine.
This is one of the harder ones. Sonic Drift 2 is an extraordinarily unforgiving game, especially on these later ones where there are no handrails and you'll just fall off.
Oh yeah, as was demonstrated by Author Blue, you will just yeet yourself into the void.
Yes, absolutely. He's starting to get there though. He's starting to get it. Got in second place.
That's not first.
That is not first.
Winner and Knuckles.
You have this getting near the end of this level. but he only has this one life left.
Simba's just so happy to be jumping.
That is dangerous. That is an extraordinarily dangerous thing you're trying to do there, J-Hops. Whoa!
Oh, just clip through that wall. Where did it get you?
Oh no!
Shadow Realm. That's where it got you. You live by the clip, you die by the clip.
Okay, there are some games on the Game Gear that are pretty good, that are not Sonic games. They are few and far in between, I'm sorry.
Like that RPG.
Yeah.
Like the really sad RPG.
The Shining games, Sylvan Tale. But like, the way I describe... Because, okay, so Sega announced a Game Gear Mini recently, and the way I described it, it was, my girlfriend Amethyst was like, hey, did you know they're making a Game Gear Mini? And I'm like, what are they going to put on that? Bad, like, you know, Sonic ports that would be better on a Master System, and bad Genesis ports? And lo and behold, that's pretty much all that's on it. Like, that's all there is for the Game Gear. And you don't know, I'm sad to say this, because I'm a Sega girl. I love my Sega. But I gotta say, it is not that great. Not like the Saturn.
They just come like 4 games per one, and they made several, so you have to get like multiple tiny systems to get the games you want.
Yes, that is exactly correct. And they're like extraordinarily tiny. They're like the length of like a finger. They're finally a Game Gear for the Fae.
Yes, we are aware that Author Blues did beat the Lion King.
Yes,
we are working on it.
Sorry, we have to.
Thank you for reminding us. We're just getting so into this. Thank you.
Sorry, I forgot to. I didn't even check.
It's just so much fun to like. Oh no! What a hard race. Wait,
Off is getting better at this race, but Knuckles is really good at his job. Also, this game is so bad with rubber banding.
Oh, is that why Knuckles just keeps getting? That's
that was really close though. You kind of gotta stay like just behind Knuckles, where you can still get ahead, but like if need be, you can just rubber band past him.
That's just like Chrono Trigger racing game levels of rubber banding.
Yep. No, it's really bad. Or you use a weapon on Knuckles. Everyone has a unique weapon depending on who they are, I believe. It's been a while since I played Sonic Drift. I'm pretty sure that Fangs is a missile.
Ah, yes. Snipers are well known to use missiles.
I mean, he never really uses a sniper rifle. He uses like a pop cap. Especially in Sonic the Fighters, where it's in his kit. Sonic the Fighters, by the way, is a good video game and a very good fighting game. I like that game a lot. Maybe I should give out a Sonic the Fighters state. That's a good idea.
Did Knuckles just stop just to like act as a roadblock? Did Off do it? Oh, there's okay, one lap.
Nope, there's one lap left. Almost. They're both going hard on Sonic Drift. Like, at this point, I probably would have chosen another state. Not just because this is very hard, but because, like... Oh no. Oh, Oth, come on. Oth, come on! Yes!
Oh my gosh!
Oth got it! Arabian! Good stuff.
Author Blues wins the Hedgehog rally. Is it a rally? It's this race.
I was going to make it where you had to win 2 races in a row, but I decided that was a little mean because there aren't even any lives.
Oh no! Yeah, no. Asking for best 2 out of 3 was already something in the previous one, so.
Yeah, like I can be really mean on this, but I'm not that mean. I like both of these people a lot. I don't want to be mean. I say that as if I don't like Tina and Joel. I love Tina.
Everyone here is wonderful.
Yes, we would not be having these friends on the show if they're not wonderful.
So J-Hop's just really giving Sonic Drift to everything.
Yeah. If I were J-Hobbs, I'd probably go back to Lion King, but or World of Illusion because it's pretty quick. But I mean, that's one of the things with the Gauntlet. Do you stick on one game and just power through it and just get better and better at it and not explore the other games, or do you hop around? I'm pretty sure J-Hobbs said that the first time he played the Gauntlet, he hopped around a lot and he got creamed. So he's trying to focus more now on states. So we'll see if this holds for him. I think for this one, he might be meeting his match though, in terms of Sonic Drift. Oh, never mind. He's moving on to something else.
Oh, hey!
Man.
Oh, wait, this is Super Bomberman 2. I did not own this version. I only had the first one.
Is that Max?
It's Magnet Man, I believe.
Oh, yeah, it is Magnet Man. You're right. I was excited for a second. I have not played this game. I played a lot of Bomberman as a kid, but the Bombermans that I played were Tournament, which is really good, extremely good. You should play it. It's basically a sequel to Utopia, but with Bomberman physics.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird. And then I played a lot of Hero in 64 as a kid. It was really good.
So is there a way to reliably win against AI in Bomberman, or you just wait for him to make a mistake?
I usually wait for him to make a mistake.
These are pretty ships, though, on the Game Gear.
Yeah, this is a pretty good looking Game Gear game.
Continuing the long tradition of what would alien ships look like? What about bugs?
Did you play a lot of Galaga when you were younger?
Never ever touched it. I played Gradius, and that was pretty much it. Like some Missile Command. No, not Missile Command. Some Space Invaders. But yeah, my shmups really tended to be Gradius and not much else. I got to have one game a year or two, Christmas and my birthday. So I did not get shmups. I got RPGs because those would last.
Gotcha. No, that's smart. We had a Galaga machine at our local. Oth got it. That is galactic dancing.
It is. Heck yeah.
I don't know why it says that.
Why not? I love that it says that. So yeah, that's Galaga 2. Dancing on over there to Author Blue's completed section. So Author Blue just has Super Bomberman 2. Just gotta beat this Magnet Man looking person. Author Blues is indeed doing some serious gaming.
Yeah, this is a really, really strong showing from Auth. Honestly, J-Hobbs was doing very well too. If Auth wasn't doing as great as he was, this would be very impressive.
Yeah, we are just like barely halfway into the match here, to be fair.
Yes. And J-Hobbs has a lot of knowledge on 2 of the games. I feel like he could easily go back and get Lion King. He could probably easily get World of Illusion if he worked at it. And then he could probably get Sonic Drift. I'm not sure about Bomberman, because Bomberman is hard. I feel
it's
like
a really
Author's
tricky
doing nice at.
Oh, no.
My
How
strat
do you
is
drop-
literally just drop bombs and run around and hope that he runs into them.
Yeah, you gotta believe. Gosh.
This state is, oh no!
Oh, no!
Oh, he got it too. Oh, that's a shame.
Double KO, just, you know,
There are
being
two
very
double
mean
KOs on
tonight.
this day. Earlier was a Street Fighter, now it's this.
It does feel a bit unfair when the enemies kind of look like you, but they have more health than you do. Then again, we can go back in time, so I guess it's okay. So what is Magnet Person's power here?
Magnets?
I guess.
They don't
Like
appear to like attract anything. They just appear to be blue.
I think like they are somehow moving their own bombs. It
You're
doesn't
blue
seem
now!
like-
That's my attack! Yeah!
Oh, Off the Blue's got some solid hits in there.
Yeah?
Oh, nice! Box them right in.
Oh, that was a really fast kill on that. However, I did say beat 2 bosses, not
Yeah.
1. So there's another boss.
Oh. Oh, Blasphemous Roar. Okay, so the Magnet Person's ability is their bombs will be attracted to you if you are too close to them. That's
Ah!
Now time for the big boy.
It's a big boy. This one seems a lot easier than Magnum Man.
Yeah, it's like so. Okay, Liz, if you were a boss in a video game,
Yeah.
what would you prefer? Like, would you like when you're like at half health? Like, would you like what's your go-to? Do you flash red and become more powerful? Do you jump into a giant mecha version of yourself? Like, what do you usually do?
Cry.
Oh, that's fair. Say you were like in a video game against a hero. What would be like your go-to when at half health?
Cry.
Okay, no fair. Stick to it. Yeah. Make that hero feel bad.
Oh, J-Hobbs is on the boss now. Oh, you can do it, friend, I believe.
Oh, did Outer Blues die against?
Off did game over against the boss.
Oh, those are fun sound effects, though.
Wow.
The game lives and dies by its cute sound effects.
I agree. Hobbs got it.
Don't get blown up.
It's not blowing up. Oh my god.
There's so many
nerve-wracking.
bombs. Please. Let the player win, video game. Oh, I think
There he
J-Hobbs
goes.
did it.
J-Hobbs has completed the Bomberman state.
Nice.
Good job, friend.
All right, so now it's down to how fast can Author Blues defeat this boss while J-Hobbs completes the other 3 games? In 9 minutes.
Oh. Rapid time.
Why is Donald Duck so angry?
That's a good question. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure Donald Duck's anger revolves around his PTSD, which is actually kind of sad.
Aww.
I'm pretty sure that's the plot point.
Yeah. To be fair, therapy has shown me how important it is to be angry when it comes to standing up for yourself.
Yes. So this is a pretty fast state. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure J-Hobbs will be able to complete it quickly.
I have newfound appreciation for Donald Duck now. Also, newfound appreciation for this music. This is this is a jaunty tune.
I agree. So
yeah,
if Oz manages to defeat this magnet boss, he is going to take this victory.
Boss isn't looking too good, having lost all saturation.
It just looks like he's gloomy. Like, get this boss some Zoloft. Like, I've seen those commercials.
Oh no! Donald Duck lost that precious leaf. Oh, that is tricky. Oh, and Author Blues.
Oth got it. And with that, Oth completes all 5 states and wins the match. and then does a PM on Magnet Bomber. He's like, yeah, screw you, Magnet Bomber.
GG to Oth, and that is this was in space the whole time?
Yeah.
And J-Hops did finish World of Illusion, so that is 5-2. 5-3, sorry.
So 5-3, Oth takes it away.
Whew. That was blazing fast. As we go into the fire stage, Oth at this point just having fun.
Yeah, I mean it's Bomberman. What's not to have fun, right? I guess we'll call it there. We'll finish this one early.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? The only time we had to finish early was Andy, and he was the last match, like the last match of the day. So, well, that's okay. Our next people should be ready.
Yeah, and it all works out because we had overtime in the previous one. Now we have undertime in this one. It all works out.
Yeah.
That was a sight to behold, though. Goodness gracious. And yeah, as Chad is pointing out, this is the second time Hobbs has lost to someone doing a full clear.
Oh, that's right. Oh no.
Hello.
Hello, friend.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, friend. You both did incredible, actually. Like that was a really good match.
Dude, what do you do in that one spot in Lion King? I couldn't figure it out.
There are rafts you have to jump on to make them move.
What?
Yeah, when you jump on the rafts that are just floating on the water, they move along on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
I feel like if by the end of this, if Oth hadn't ended the match early, I feel like he would have gotten Lion King. Because you got the game. It's not hard. You would have just had to jump on the rafts once.
Yeah. I that was the one that I was definitely going back to. I'm terrible at racing games in general, so I'm not surprised I didn't beat Sonic.
I genuinely can't believe you beat that Oth.
Yeah, me either. After my second attempt on it, I was like, he's too fast. He can't be caught. And I had convinced myself fully that if you wanted to beat Knuckles, you had to have a completely flawless run. You couldn't fall off the stage. But I still managed to keep up with him with 1 or 2 falls, so... It was rough. I felt like there was mechanics I was missing because they were easily overpowering me out the corners, but all I could really do was just like let off the gas. So
yeah,
I felt like there was a mechanic I didn't know, but
yeah, that's how I felt too. I was so confused with that one. I just kept falling off this. I've only ever played one other racing game that wasn't actually in 3D, and it was F-Zero at PAX East for the thing we did there. So that one you couldn't fall off the stage, so I had no idea what I was doing with trying to control a 2D thing, 2D racing game.
I did give you a really hard one with that. The earlier
did
stages
you play as in that game?
Oh, that's Fang the Sniper or Knack the Weasel.
Naturally.
That's Knack the Weasel. He was a character who was in the early Sonic games, mostly on the Game Gear ones, so people don't know him quite as much, but he was also in Sonic the Fighters. He's my favorite Sonic character.
I can't explain to you how much I regret asking that question. My life was not enriched in any way for knowing the answer. I could have just left it as some rando character.
I just figured it was, it's the random Sonic OC from somebody.
Yeah.
Fan art or whatever.
That was Liz's self-insert.
Yeah.
Oh God, I wish I was as cool as Knack the Weasel. Goodness gracious.
That's pretty much what every canon Sonic character is anyways. It's just somebody's random Sonic OC.
Basically.
Oh goodness.
That was a lot of fun.
What did you think of the other states?
I'm glad I nailed Galaga. That was the one thing.
You did really well with Galaga.
I played a lot of Galaga. Like, I didn't know there was a Galaga 2 or anything, but I was like, if it's anything like Galaga, I felt
like I was really struggling against Galaga. It felt like it took me a really long time to get the hang of it. I don't know if that state was meant to be easy or hard, but I really felt like I was struggling.
Yeah, that was me on like all of the other ones. Because I think I died once on Galaga and got it second try, and I was like, boom, let's move on.
I was originally going to put Galaga as only beating 2 screens, but I made it 3 to make it slightly more difficult. For the record, I was also going to have Sonic Drift being beat 2 races, but I decided to not be sadistic.
God,
you should have made it get around that second bend, because I couldn't do that reliably.
I think my favorite thing about Sonic Drift is once it occurred to me that there was a map at the top, I was like, well, I'm going to use that. And it lies. It lies so hard. It's like, here's a straightaway, and then suddenly it's taking some hairpin turn.
I know. That was driving me up the wall, dude. Like, I kept looking at that, and then it would turn suddenly to the left and then to the right. And also, there are signs for turns, except when there's not. They just put them up randomly.
But the number one best thing about that course that we played was the fact that no matter which side of the track you're on, there's a very subtle nudge away from the center right before the bounce pad over the pit.
Yeah.
Where if you're not prepared for it to counter steer into it, you will not hit the bounce pad. Yeah. You will very much go in a hole.
The first time I came up to that pit, Tails was, I think it was Tails. I mean, it might have been like, Ratchet the flyer or something. Tails was on the spring, was like blocking it. So I just saw a pit and I was like pushing every button to try to jump. And I was like, wait, what do you do? And the next time I came around there, I was able to actually see the sprite.
Oh my God.
Actually, J-Hobbs, that was miles per hour.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Which is Tails' real name.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that one.
I saved Super Bomberman for last because I tend to be very bad at Bomberman games, and I really do think that my strategy of just, if I lay a ton of bombs, eventually I'll get lucky, I think that ended up paying off. I gotta be honest with you, because I really did try to, like, outbrain my opponent, but it was very clear that he was operating at a much higher level of consciousness than me.
Yep, that was pretty much my experience. I died there so often trying to think about the bombs, and then I was like, I'm just gonna start laying them down in a line and run, and eventually we'll get past them. And I did, and luckily the second boss was fairly simple. I was really scared about that because I didn't have any like extra hits, I don't think.
So I've played a lot of Bomberman, and that is actually the strat as far as I know. Like, I have never been able to outmaneuver any boss who can pretty much do the same thing as you and just like, well, I'm just gonna go back and then hang out behind this block, and then your bombs mean nothing. So you just have to wait until they mess up.
I feel like Bomberman bosses are really frustrating because they lay 4 bombs and you lay 4 bombs, and they're smart enough to just figure out the one uncovered spot out of 8 bombs, and I'm looking at a field full of bombs, and I say, "Oh, I guess I'm gonna be on fire." Like,
because you gotta also factor in the fact, like, even if you're like, okay, I'm probably far enough away, it's like, oh well, no, apparently I walked over a power up at some point, which is actually worse for me than it is a benefit, because now my bomb's just gonna hit me because it goes 5 tiles instead of 4. And that was rough. I want more Bomberman bosses to be like the second half of that boss. That was way better.
I can't believe I beefed it on the second boss in Super Bomberman my first try. It's such a brainless boss. It's like, just don't get punched, idiot.
I actually think I did get hit once. Now that I think about it, I think I went in with just like 1 extra.
I got hit constantly. I'm a moron. It was absolutely like a don't stand in front of his fist forehead kind of thing, and I absolutely just chilled out right in front of his fist.
The strat for me, I was playing it really like careful at the beginning. I was really scared and stuff, and then when I realized he was literally only gonna do the same thing with just each hand the entire time, I was like, okay, so just walk in a line, lay 4 bombs, hide, and just keep doing that over and over on loop until eventually he's dead.
What a match.
The Growth of Illusion one was like really scary because you had to like nail those jumps but then it was like mostly fine as soon as you got the first like couple down, until you had to actually go run on the blocks because you're so slow. I was like, is this a run button? It looks like a panic button, and it took me a while to really see that yes, indeed, you do move a little bit faster.
It is very slight. That's a good game though. You should check it out.
It is a good game. I've only ever played the first level of it, but well, I guess now in that level, but the first level is very different from the rapids.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, thank you both. That was a very fun match. Very good on both of you. Do you have anything else you'd like to say before we move on?
Just GG to Oth. I'm not surprised that I got destroyed in this. I'm happy I was able to take 3 of them down. I thought for sure I'd just get Galaga and then just spend the rest of the time on like bouncing between them all while Oth just beat everything. But at least I got half that prediction right.
J-Hub spelled my name with a capital A, and I just want you to know that this is what happens.
Hey, who's Author Blues? I don't know.
No, it's even worse. It was Author Blues.
That's evil.
The greatest crime of capital A and capital B.
I knew I was hoping to get into your head, and it backfired. It went the other way around.
Well, thank you, both J-Hobbs and Off. J-Hobbs, unfortunately, is knocked out of the tournament, but he got very far, and as he's told me a few times, he got further than he expected to get.
I forgot it was a double elimination tournament, so I thought I'd be out in 1 loss, and there we go. So I defaulted to getting further than I thought, and then still kept going somehow for a little bit.
My remaining dream is for this tournament to go on in such a way that I get to face Kizaron again, so I can beat him a second time in the same tournament.
At this point, I'm rooting for that too, so go ahead and make that happen.
Well, thank you both so much, and thank you all for watching. We are going to be right back for the final match of the day. The next match is Blasphemous Roar versus Kizaron. So we'll get to see if Author Blue's dream will come true. Before we do that, however, just as a blurb, reminder that all support of bits and subs goes towards putting on shows like this. So if you like this, go ahead and give us your support, especially if you have an Amazon Prime sub, because that helps support us even harder. And who doesn't want to take money from Jeff Bezos? So go ahead and, if you have that and you're like, I don't know who to sub to. Hey, we're giving you some nice content today, aren't we? And you get some cool emotes from it too. Don't go anywhere, friends. We'll be right back for the final match of the night. But we're going to put over to a quick Twitch ad. See you all in a few moments. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Games Done Quick, to GDQ Hotfix. And welcome back to the Hotfix Gauntlet, where we are giving our contestants 5 states, 5 games, and 5 goals, and saying, hey, beat these goals. And how many ever they beat, that's how many points they get. Whoever gets the most points wins. We have our final match of the day, the final losers bracket, the final of second best round. The round is second best, so only sequels today. And we have a very interesting match coming up. It is Keyzron and Blasphemous Roar. And for those who know Blasphemous Roar, and for those who don't, Blasphemous Roar is the person in charge of Mystery Tournament, which means he has played a lot of video games, which means it is very, very difficult for me to find things for him to play. However, there is a blind spot to Blasphemous Roar's extraordinary knowledge, and that is arcade stuff. So every single game in this is a sequel to an arcade game, and it's an arcade game itself. All of these states were made by me, except for one of them, which was made by GiveGirl. Thank you, GiveGirl, for the state. I edited it slightly to make it a bit harder, because I don't know. But yeah, we have 5 interesting states here. From a lot of these games that I'm sure a lot of you don't even know, because you may have seen the non-sequel versions, but the sequels don't really get as much love in arcades. First off,
I think I have seen none of these.
If you've watched me, you've seen all of them, because I play all of them quite often. So we have Hubert's Cubes. Beat 2 levels. Hubert's Cubes I like a lot, so I hope you all enjoy it too. Next up is Mr. Do's Wild Ride. Beat 2 screens. That one is made by GiveGirl. Mr. Do's Wild Ride is, according to known arcade expert Lord BBH, one of his least favorite arcade games because it is a jump scare nightmare.
Oh no!
When I was first getting into arcade games, I was like, hey, what are some bad arcade games? They're like, oh, the worst one is Mr. Do's Wild Ride. You should definitely play that. I played it and I thought it was incredible. I love it. Next up is Dig Dug 2. Beat 5 levels. Bet a lot of you didn't even know there was a Dig Dug 2. After that is Pack-n' Pal, the most obscure Pac-Man game ever made. Reached 20,000 points. And Hopping Mappy. Get to the bonus stage, which is, I think,
Mouse.
Stages. Mouse.
Heck yeah. Okay, well, there's mouse content, so I'm happy.
I can hear Dig Dug music. So I'm excited to see our contestants to see which ones they choose, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be down to, hey, you know, I played the prequel to this, so this one must be pretty good, right? But some of these are way different than their original versions.
I mean, we saw Toe Jam and Earl 2 earlier being nothing like the first one.
Exactly. So we have Dig Dug 2 and we have Pack-n' Pal. Oh, and we have Co-op.
Co-op, of course, Co-op.
Did it crash? Blasphemous Roar? Oh, it looks like it might have crashed.
Sometimes it crashes. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Hey!
All right.
What is... Oh, top-down Dig Dug. Okay. Sure.
Yep. Top-down Dig Dug, and if you've ever played Super Pac-Man, I believe it's called, Pack-n' Pal is literally just Super Pac-Man, but with a little more Pal. Pal is the green ghost there who does not hurt you, but she steals your stuff.
That's not a friend. That's not a pal.
Nope. And also, the bonus items you get do not make it so you eat things. Unlike every other Pac-Man game you ever played. Instead, it gives you a gun that you can shoot.
What?
Well, it's not really a gun. It's more like a weird laser that stuns them.
Oh, that's much better. I'm quite perturbed by what's going on the left screen.
Dig Dug is a top-down... Dig Dug 2 is a weird top-down experience. Where it's like Dig Dug, but top-down. And you have a drill, and you can drill on these like fault lines. You can see the brown pegs; those represent the fault lines, and you can break off parts of the stage.
Oh my god.
It's a really cool. It's a really cool game. It's just really kind of weird. So the main way to get points is to use the Galaga ship upgrade. Oh my god, Inky is directly just going straight for Kizaron.
I appreciate that you said like one of the ways to get ahead is to use the Galaga ship power up. I have no clue which of these two games you're referring to, and it could be either one.
It's I'm specifically talking about Pack and Pal.
Okay.
Wow, that is really good luck. Oh, okay. That was still really good bonus stage luck. Holy crap! Keys might actually get this really fast.
Oh right, this is a score attack.
Yep, this is a score attack and not a get through certain stages attack.
The one get those car keys around. I can't believe that for once the bonus stage is good.
Yeah. It is completely random though, which is really bad for when you're trying to get score, trust me.
Ask me how, what's the little RNG between friends?
Ask me how I know this.
So, okay, and Dig Dug, our contestants need to clear 5 levels.
Yes. Currently on the second.
So letter A and letter X. So close to 20k. Just 10 more points.
Yeah! Hey! He's got it.
All right, Kizaron has done it.
He went chasing after Inky. Like, Inky, kill me, please. Well, GG. It's 20,000 points. So he's got it with a very lucky bonus stage. That's arcade games for you, though. I was tempted to give them 30,000, but I thought it might be a little better to be nice. Mr. Do's Wild Ride!
This game, I have seen you play this. This game is weird. Why is it jump scares? It's just a roller coaster.
That's why it's jump scares.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes it just seems like you'll suddenly get hit, because you have to hide from the roller coasters going under you by going up there. But when you're up on top of the ladder, they can hit you if they're going on the track above you.
Oh no!
So it can seem like very sudden.
Mr. Dude,
Keys is holding the run button, which uses up his bonus, and when you get all the way out, you lose. He is really holding down that bonus. I have not seen that gameplay style. I mean,
so is it like a timer?
It is a timer, yeah. I don't think you have enough energy to do that.
Well,
yeah,
we'll find out.
Definitely don't.
Yeah, there we go.
That's wild. I've never seen that. Wow, he's still going for it. You'd think he'd be like, yeah. I don't have enough time to do that.
Perhaps it wasn't immediately apparent to me that was a time up mechanic, or that using the run button was actually making the bonus go down. Ah!
Yeah, see, it's a jump scare. I love it though. I love this game a lot. I think it's really good.
It's something.
Sadly maligned and underrated.
Why would you do this? Why would you just play chicken with roller coasters to go get some cherries?
I don't know what Mr. Do is thinking, but he is being extraordinarily dangerous.
Just eat your cereal without cherries. It's fine.
This reminds me of a thing. I had I think a toy that was kind of like a roller coaster. I can't remember exactly what I'm remembering though. Okay, Roar beat 2 levels, 3 levels. He has 2 more left to complete. He's going for a run around and try and just inflate kill every enemy, which can be a little dangerous, but...
Oh no! So it basically needs to get to round 10, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Also, okay, shout out to Mr. Drew on the right, just like literally having your lives climb up out of the UI to keep playing.
I really love how charming the Mr. Do games are. Oh, Roar gave up, I think, or did he get it?
Aww.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that.
I don't believe he got it.
It looked like he just gave up instead of like losing, so he might have gotten it. The clip feature on Twitch is very slow.
Fair enough. Goodness gracious.
Good old Double Do! Y'all like clowns?
No!
No one likes clowns.
I mean, not me. I'm sure plenty of people must like clowns, just not me.
It does look like he moved his screen. Why did he do that? Oh, Roar.
Yeah, cropping is off a slightly bit for... Oh, there we go.
There we go. Thank you, Richard.
These are arcade games.
Richard.
Thanks, Richard. Oh my... The fact that you can just keep bouncing on those roller coasters. So do you need to grab the cherries or just make it to the goal?
You just need to make it to the goal. All I said was complete 2 stages.
Ah, okay. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you want cherries.
Yep.
That was... Kizaron was dealt a bad hand there.
The timing on the boat is pretty difficult. Also, imagine playing this with quarters. Like...
Oh, no. Oh, hey! Blasphemer Swearer has made it to the goal.
Yep, but he does have one more stage. This stage.
It's just one more stage. Oh, great.
Oh, good.
No! Whew. Ah, okay, of course, this is an old game like this one, so of course, falling a slight distance will destroy you.
Don't mind me, I'm looking up to see whether or not Roar completed that.
Oh, that was so close. Done in by the roller coaster. A tale as old as time.
Mr. and the Dude.
Kizaron still has 2 lives, though, on that second level. I believe.
Yeah, Keys could definitely take this state.
Woo, woo, woo. Oh, goodness gracious!
Oh
no! Why you gotta bounce so many times? Oh. Oh, so you make it up and then you use the elevator to go back down. That is okay. Do we have word on Blasphemous Roar?
I went past the timestamp because I was distracted. Okay,
I mean, this is like
ended. Let me like double check to see if that was 5. Like if he miscounted, I feel like that would be pretty like bad.
It would be a heartbreak, yeah.
But then I'd make it so that, you know, Keys can only have to be 2.
I mean, fair. At this point, let's be nice.
4. Yeah. Like, I'd rather do that, I think, than, like, tell...
Oh.
I think he did get it though. I told them 4 stages, I think. No, I did say 5 levels. Okay, well, I'm still watching. Please continue with the commentary.
Absolutely. No, someone is pointing out you absolutely take an alternate route on the second stage. It just requires you to go up a very long incline and leave yourself open for a very long time.
Yep, there are a few routes.
So what is Mr. So I initially thought Mr. Do was just a child about to go to bed, but no, Mr. Do is a clown. I'm guessing there's multiple games in which Mr. Do is just doing very reckless things for fruit.
Yes. They started as... What was the first Mr. Do? It was kind of like a Pac-Man clone. But he kind of came into his own later on down the way. I actually really like the Mr. Do games. They're better than you'd expect. And unfortunately forgotten in terms of... I forget who made this. I'm pretty sure the same people who made Dig Dug, actually.
Oh, interesting. Makes sense. Nope, don't. Yeah.
Oh
okay.
My God.
Narrowly avoided. God,
Okay,
I'm behind this murder in this.
Okay, run. He's got it.
Yeah! Blasphemous Roar has done it. That is Mr. Do's Wild Ride. Heck yeah. So 1 ride versus 1 pack. And what the heck are we looking at? Oh, it's mouse! It's a mouse content game. Look at that precious mouse. Just bouncing around. Hop to it, Roar. Okay, these games look heckin' adorable, especially with the little outline, little cartoony outline. Reminds me very much of some other games I just can't quite place at the time.
Here's another forgotten series. I actually really like the Mappy games.
It's really, I mean, it's not hard to get me to like be interested in a mouse game.
Okay, I went back through the footage. He did actually beat 5.
Okay, good, nice. So, Blasphemous Roar did indeed complete Dig Dug 2.
Yes.
And then got owned by cats.
As you do.
Yep, I do. Are the levels deterministic in Hopping Mappy?
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Oh, do the enemies react to you, or are they always doing the exact same thing?
I'm actually not sure. I have not played this game nearly as much as any of the others here. Hopping Mappy is definitely my least favorite out of these, but I love Mappy 1. Hopping Mappy is just a little... I don't know, I find it a little more boring. Especially compared to Mappy 1, which is an extremely good game.
Oh yeah, I never was able to be very good at Mappy. Mappy Land was the one I played.
It's, you know what's really interesting is that game seems to be very popular with people from Quebec.
Right, for some reason, this is the hotspot for Mappy Land likers.
I don't understand why.
It might just have been as simple as, oh yeah, all the video stores here got some extra copies because it was cheap or something, so we just all grew up with it.
But like, that's not even like a joke. Like, if you look on the Mappy Land leaderboards for speedrun.com, like, all of them are people from Quebec.
We just like our Mappy Lands, I guess.
I don't play it. It's a good game. Oh, Keys, you can't get that. You have to be a little more patient. Not this one either. Right after.
Oh my gosh!
Go!
That's like
no, Keys, you went the wrong
way.
Oh my God, Keys, you were so close.
Holy crap! That's like 13 out of 15 people from Quebec.
Yeah, I don't know why. But I really was not exaggerating.
They were all about a year ago. I wonder if this was some sort of contest held here in one of the events.
Oh,
I have to help my friends who like do some of these. I wouldn't be surprised, but that's wild. Okay.
Not yet, Keys. Not yet. Go, go, go!
Yeah!
Go, 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 go! Yeah! Woo! Keys is completed. Mr. Dew's Wild Ride.
No more clowning around.
Which is good because this one is way harder than than the other two stages. This is the hardest stage. They progressively get harder.
Why? What? Who is making these roller coasters with giant wrecking balls?
I don't know, but it seems like a health hazard. Hazard. Excuse me.
And speaking of health hazards,
yeah, this game is definitely a health hazard.
I keep thinking that like at some point there was a boardroom meeting where someone explained the concept and a bunch of people says, yeah, sure, go for it.
Probably.
But then again, on the other side, I can say like, oh yeah, mouse and a pogo stick. Heck yeah, go for it. Yes, perfect. Adorable. Bouncy. Also, Daruma dolls are here.
Yeah, I don't know why. It seems very random.
I mean, they're very collectible. Maybe it's just oh yeah, that's just a very known collectible.
Are they collectible?
I mean, it's like, oh yeah, it's a thing you get. It's just like it makes sense to be a thing you would pick up.
Oh, Roar has given up on Mappy and is moving on to Pack and Pal.
Getting the car keys. Does Pac-Man have a car? Wait, how would Pac-Man even drive? He's just a mouse.
With his lips.
No! I should not have asked. So, going from the mouse game to the mouth game.
Gosh darn it.
Oh, was that a Mappy clear?
Was that a Mappy clear? Oh no, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh yeah, I believe that I saw the play did end once Roar collected a thing.
The Mappy clear was to get to the bonus stage. Let me double check with that.
These arcade games are tricky to score.
They are. They are. It's kind of sudden.
And you blink and you'll miss it, and there's no clear difference.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kapow. I'm doing my best.
Yeah. This is
okay. All right. So then, Roar did get Mappy. Good.
Yeah. So 3-2.
So, 3-2.
Thank you for bearing with us as we are.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Yeah, these are tricky games for people who have played nearly every video game under the sun. Okay, my eyes are glued to Roar's score.
Roar score.
Yes, the Roar score and 7 stages. And so you just keep collecting cards?
Yes, you collect cards. Oh my god, he is... Oh goodness, okay, well that is going to clear it, probably. Almost.
Oh,
God.
Close!
Every time I do that, it doesn't give me that luck. Come on. I definitely should have given 3,000. I just wanted to be nice. It was originally going to be 3,000, but I was like, I'm gonna be nice. Like, I'm not usually nice, but I'll try and be nice.
Yeah, it's my favorite meme. Like, aren't you tired of going ape spit? Don't you want to be nice?
Are you kidding me?
Oh no! Roar had to
reset. What is this version of Pac-Man? It's Pack and Pal. This is by far the most obscure version of Pac-Man. Oh,
there's the Pac-Man laser.
Yep, Roar found out about the Pac laser, which is the best way to grab points in my experience. This is a almost hack of Super Pac-Man. Very similar. But instead you have the PAL.
This is the only game Pal is in. But I love Pal. She's very cute.
She's adorable.
And
just
she's
a nice
not
orb who's your friend.
she's not a very good friend because she just takes your stuff and like drags it away from you.
She's trying to keep it from Ghost. No, she's delivering it directly to the Ghost. Never mind.
Yeah.
Is she really your pal?
Yeah, every time I play this, I'm like, Pal, stop. Pal, no, please. Pal, please.
Maybe she's just everyone's pal.
Maybe. You know what? Maybe she's like a pushover and she just doesn't know, like, you know, she does what they tell her to do and, like, she doesn't want to.
So pure. I grabbed the thing. Here you go. It's yours now. Oh, thank you, pal.
All right, let's see that RNG, baby. Goodness gracious.
Oh. Close enough.
Yeah. I can definitely see Roar getting this. I do believe that Q vs. Cubes, which he has left for last, is the hardest of these states.
Oh, I remember Q vs. Cubes now.
Probably followed by Dig Dug. Because this game is, like, shockingly hard. It does not look hard. It really does not look difficult. But the movement, it's, like, locked on a grid, and it's a little confusing.
I always have trouble with top-down games that don't let you move diagonally. So I can understand how that's really tricky. Oh no! Kizaron was set on fire.
Oh!
A terrible turn of events.
Roar got it.
Last
I did see it that
Roar
time.
Got it.
Roar definitely got it.
Alright, Roar has packed and has palled, and now it's time to cube.
Now, the thing with Q vs. Cubes is I could not actually get a save state because it broke the game, like, really hard. So,
Fair enough.
I told them what they need to do instead is go to level 4. And in level 4, they need to complete 2 stages.
Oh, so are they trying to recreate the cube on the left?
They are trying to recreate the cube on the left.
The swearing is just bonus. They're not trying to do that.
Yes. I love this game a lot, for the record. I think I like it more than the original Cubert.
I think Kizaron is on round 8, so once he completes round 8, that's it, right?
Yes. He has to get to where it says round 9.
Perfect.
He's almost got. Oh no!
No! What is the range on that flame?
That range. That was tragic.
Yeah, Kizaron has to clear, like, this one, Qbert, and Hopping Nappy before Blasphemous. Was that oh no, you have to physically, right, the save state is weird in this one.
I mean, technically, Kizaron could complete Cubert's cubes before any of them, but this is going to be difficult for Kizaron to catch up, I think.
Qbert
not impossible. But
just need to turn those cubes and not feed yourself to the void.
Yes. I don't think Roar likes this game very much.
Well, I mean, doesn't have to like it, just has to play it for 4 minutes and change. He could just stop and just, you know, bank on the fact that he's in the lead, but that wouldn't be very fun.
So my strategy with Cubert's cubes is to make it so that I see on the one in the top left, brown is in the front, right? So I want to get it to where brown is in the front, and then you just hop off of it, like left and right, and that will get it.
Oh, clever.
Yep,
got it. Oh,
there we go. He just has to get one more.
Okay. Wait, what was the clear condition?
Complete 2.
How do you complete one?
By getting tic-tac-toe line. 2 tic-tac-toe lines.
Oh, okay, sure.
This one also brings these friends. I forget what they're called. I think they're like Steve or like Greg or something is their canonical name. I call them gibbering green jerks because they just ruin everything.
No.
Oh no! Oh no!
No!
Popped off the edge! Oh, his name is Sam. I think it might be Sam. Which is funny because my boyfriend's name is Sam. I'm sorry, Sam. I don't think you're a gibbering green jerk.
Alright, keys are on. Back to round 7.
And with 2 lives.
Yep.
Oh my god, she is getting surrounded. Oh no.
Oh, hugged to death. Is that purple friend a mouse? Or some sort of caterpillar?
It's a mouse. It's a rat, I think, technically.
Hey! Double mouse content. I'm so happy.
It's a rat hopping on his tail like Hoppy from the first game.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized in the intro to the stage, it actually tells you need 2 tic-tac-toe lines. Oh, okay.
Yes, exactly.
Was that a turtle? Hello, turtle.
Yep, the
so
turtle's
many friends in this game.
You can get rid of the rat by turning the block that he's about to jump on, and it breaks his momentum and causes him to fall.
Why would you want to, though?
Because he kills you.
Oh, that's fair. I guess that's fair.
The only things that are good in Q*bert are green things. Green things you can pick up. Everything else is bad.
Okay, that's fair because green is a complementary color to orange, and Q*bert is orange. Okay.
Yeah, we told Q*bert, look, you can swear on GDQ, but try to keep it like, just a little bit. Don't go overboard, and I don't think he listened.
He does have only one mouth, no ears.
And he must scream very, very loudly. Sam, stop. Oh my god, Sam.
Yep. Alright, so 10 seconds. I don't think Kizaron can finish all 3 remaining games in 5 seconds.
I don't think so. So unfortunately, that will be time.
Whew.
GG to Blasphemous Roar for winning 4-2. It was still a good match though. Kizaron was keeping up at the start, but with that extra Mappy and the extra Dicto 2, Blasphemous Roar takes it away.
It's gonna be hard to keep finding games for Roar.
Don't tell Roar I said this, but I was kind of hoping he'd lose just so that I wouldn't have to struggle to find him games to play.
Well, we'll work it out. Sometimes we just need to find creative solutions to make sure it's an even playing field.
Who is Roar playing next time? Please tell me it's not. Okay, it's not off. We're good. Hi, hi Kizaron. Hi Roar.
Oh.
Oh, it's Alpha 5. That's going to be even harder. How am I going to find games that both you and Alpha have not played, Roar?
Oh, I am so sorry. Keys, I was actually kind of rooting for you on Liz's behalf because she's in for a nightmarish hexscape from which there is no return. And I'm very sorry for accepting your invitation because I didn't realize what this would do to you.
It's okay, dear. It's okay. I'm having fun. We're all having fun. Did you have fun? Did you enjoy the games? Hi, Keys. You're kind of quiet.
Long pause.
They were games. Oh.
I had fun with it. The Q*bert's cubes was a little bit weird. I grasped it, but I keep continue to blank on which side should be facing where, even though it's like right there in the corner of the screen yelling at me with big flashing arrows to put the brown forward facing.
It is by far the hardest out of the ones that I gave, so it's a good thing you saved it for last.
I was literally just going down the list.
That's good though. Like, you got lucky there that I gave you that Qbert starts with a Q. What did you think of the other games?
I thought they were interesting. Dig Dug is weird. I did bad at that for a bit until I realized, oh yeah, wait, we're making those lines not just to drop the continents, but also to like stop the enemies from being active during that crossing it.
Yep, that's one of the things that turns you from a Dig Dug boy into a Dig Dug man is learning how to block off enemies. Keyzron got really close to completing Dig Dug 2. But sadly,
I wasn't going for the continent stuff at all because I was just trying to like rush through it, and I kept like barely missing it. Like I don't know what it was. A couple of these games, like the directional pads, really did not like me.
They do not at all.
Yeah,
I blame the main core.
I blame, like, if we're talking Dig Dug, I blame Dig Dug because it's a really weird system where it kind of like snaps you onto a grid improperly, and it can cause weird movement issues.
So I need to know who looked at a roller coaster and said, yes, we should make a game where you have to dodge that.
I don't know, but I love them.
It's so weird, and it took me like so long on the second stage to like realize that it was a second roller coaster that I was dealing with. Because it like caught me off guard like twice. I was like, wait a second. Like, I don't know if you saw that quick panicked run, like dramatically away from a roller coaster.
Yep, I did. I saw a lot of that on both of your screens. That game, so when I first discovered it, I was in a community that's big on arcade games. We were talking about the worst arcade games ever made, and they mentioned Mr. Do because it's, quote, the scariest arcade game because they call it a jump scare video game because you'll just suddenly die in like loud noise as you bop around the screen.
Yeah,
I love it though. You gotta learn the patterns. It's the same every time. There's no RNG in it. So once you learn the patterns, you're actually able to get through it pretty fast.
Yeah, and that was one thing that I had realized. If you noticed that after like the failure on the second stage, the first failure, I started immediately bolting straight to the elevator. Was because I had realized that it works that way.
Yep. What else is
What
there?
was your favorite game in there, Keys?
I mean, I only got to 3 of them, so not gonna lie, I'm just gonna stick with the classic Pac-Man. That one was good for me.
Pac-Man is weird.
Pac-Man is so weird. It took me a while to realize that was my friend, and then even longer to realize, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, Pal does not hurt you. She just drags stuff into the ghost house.
Yeah, and if she does, you lose it, but also you can grab it from her for more points, and it's like, all right, I don't understand what you're doing, pal, but you do you, I guess.
Well, thank you both so much for playing. Unfortunately, this does knock Keyzron out, but it means that both you and J-Hobbs got knocked out on the same round, so neither of you lost to each other.
That was half the point of this. That's how you coerced me into this.
I can't believe you break the bracket against them.
You said I'd get to shame J-Hobbs.
Yeah, that didn't happen. and he won the season premiere. There's just no beating him right now. He's untouchable.
Well, he did lose his match earlier, but that means you're both out, sadly. This does mean, however, I have to put up with Blasphemous Roar for
At this point, I'm literally going to look every week when you give me a list of games, look at all the matches and say, this is what I haven't played.
I appreciate that. That's actually going to be extremely helpful. Well, at least arcade games, I know, are your blind spot. And thank you both
so much for playing.
Before doing this, I honestly did not realize that I had played half of all games in existence.
Can we also talk about how I had to scramble for 2 different games because I clicked save state, not load state?
Oh no!
I had to do so much scrambling. I'm just like, okay, that's never happened before. And then when it happened the second time, I'm just like, welp. That's just me today.
Welcome to GDQ. That's never happened before.
Yep.
Also, I've been attempting Qbert this entire time on the side, and I'm still not able to pull it off. It's so weird.
You get used to it eventually, but I did give you a really hard one. If you start on difficulty 1, I think you'll grasp it a lot easier. Well, thank you both so much for coming. I appreciate you so much, and that was a very fun match. Good job.
Thank you so much for the good competition, both to Liz for putting it on and Keys for giving me an opponent.
I existed.
I want to say more, but I can't know until I watch the VOD.
Keys did good. It was 2 to 4.
Like, thank you so much, both of you, for like showing off some games that a lot of us had never seen before.
Yes.
Hey, me included.
Same.
Pat on the back, me.
Well, thank you all for watching.
Hey, I just finished Qbert.
Great job. GG. Well, 5 to 2 now. Sorry, Keys, you lost even harder now.
That's fine.
This has been the round 2 losers bracket. Everyone is still sticking with us. Next up, we'll have Author Blues versus Tina Hex and Alpha 5 versus Blasphemous Roar. But that has been our matchup for the day. I hope you've all enjoyed. Thank you so much. And thank you, Sandra, for your wonderful co-commentary, as always.
Oh, thank you so much for having me here. It's been a delight to be a part of this, and I can't wait to see what next matches are going to hold in store.
Not next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, we will be back where we'll be doing the 3rd losers round and then the 3rd winners round. So we'll be doing both of those in one stream. So hope to see you all there. Before we go, I do want to give some more announcements, just in case you missed it at the beginning. Tomorrow, we have the first step at 7 p.m. Eastern, where Hobbs and Keys will be racing Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. So if you liked seeing both Keys and Hobbs today, you'll like seeing them tomorrow, and you'll like Amazing Mirror, because it's actually a really good Kirby game. Like, highly recommended. I love it, and it's very unfortunately forgotten. And then this Friday, we're having a sponsored event celebrating the launch of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. We will be raising money for the Trevor Project and featuring speedruns, challenges, and multiplayer fun, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. You all definitely need to see that. With that, thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a great one. I hope you all have a wonderful night. See you all next time.
Bye-bye.